What's up, everybody? Welcome back to D-Train Games and the Hunter Call of the Wild. Today, we are continuing the Jaguar Grind. We were originally supposed to be racing one of my mods for the Black Bear. However, he had something come up and he couldn't make it to the stream. So I went with our secondary choice on the latest poll. You guys are voting for which great one you guys wanted to see me grind for today. The thing that came in second place was Jaguars. So I figured that's what we would do today. There isn't currently anybody in chat at the moment. Hopefully we'll have some people join us soon. And hopefully you guys enjoy the grind, either way you look at it. Alright. So let me go and get my stuff for it. Hope you all are doing fantastic today. Guys, we are having a birthday stream, by the way. I will say this throughout the stream today, but next week, I believe on either Thursday, Friday, whichever one of those 2 days I get to stream, we will be doing a early birthday stream for me. My birthday's on the 14th, but my wife and I will be gone that week. You guys won't have any content coming in for that week. So, our last day that we stream next week will be an early birthday stream that we can all celebrate my birthday together and all do live birthdays. Give me 1 second, I gotta get my stuff back in order here. Still set up for the Bears. Give me 1 second, guys. We'll get shooting in a minute. Alright, we should be good to go. What's up, Zero? What's up, Prayer? Welcome, guys. Welcome. You know, so many people born in July. Yeah, I hear that, guys. But, guys, we are having a birthday stream next week. The very last stream of the week next week will be a birthday stream for yours truly. So, make sure you guys are there to celebrate with me. It's also for anybody else that has July birthdays. Like I said, guys, next week is our last week that we will be live until I get back from vacation. So, next Friday when my wife gets off work, we're going to be immediately heading to the lake to spend our weekend there. I will not be live or uploading anything the week after that because we'll still be on vacation. However, if I happen to be playing Call of the Wild and I get any trophies, I'll definitely upload it to the channel via shorts. But I'm not planning on doing any Great One grinding or anything like that. And like I said, I may not even touch Call of the Wild that week. It just depends on what we're doing. Awesome, Zero. Sounds good, guys. Sounds good. You set up your Great One Jag grind again. You spawned 5 diamonds and 2 trolls. I hear that, man. Yeah, we're really early into my second one. Like I said, I'm wanting to try to give it one more chance. I really do want to get the black Great One Jaguar. However, I don't think there's a multi-mount for them, is there? Like, do you guys know if a Great One, if they have a Jaguar multi-mount? Because I've unlocked 2, but neither one of them are for Jaguars. One of them is for capybaras alone, and then the other one is for a caiman and a capybara. So, do you guys know if there's any Jaguar multi-mounts? Also, guys, we are no longer going to do any risky stuff. So, if you guys were here during the last stream, or if you guys watched my video for my last Great One, my Great One decided to disappear for 45 minutes IRL for a very long time last stream. So, our next Great One Jaguar that appears, we're going to shoot him as soon as he's here. So, make sure you guys are here for the streams. Make sure you guys have your notifications turned on. Because the same day that we see our next Great One show up will be the same day that we shoot him. And we're probably going to shoot him as soon as we see him. I do want to try to get one with a bow. But, like I said, I just don't want to take a risk on one getting away from us again like that. That took forever for it to show up. And, yeah, a lot of you guys left the stream at that point because he wouldn't show back up, and by the time we shot him, there was only 5. I think there was only 3 to 5 people in the stream, and we did have 10 to 12. So, next time that we are ready to shoot that thing, we're just going to grab the weapon we want to use, and we're immediately going to just try to get him. So, no more me stretching it out to the end. We're going to take out whatever Great Ones show up immediately. There is one with the Puma, Jaguar, and Cayman. Okay. Oh, okay. So that one has to be with the cryptid one, by the way, guys. Yeah, I know exactly what you guys are talking about. I'm currently trying to get the albino Jaguar for it. So yeah, and I do believe it also unlocks a cryptid on the map. So if you guys have completed that mission, make sure that you guys keep your eyes open. There is a cryptid on this map. I'm pretty 100% sure about it because that mission involves cryptids. So I think that once you complete that entire mission chain, I believe that it's like the Haggis, where as long as you spend a couple hours on the map which obviously you'd have had to, I believe you can actually find the cryptid on your map somewhere. I don't know what the cryptid is. The game alluded to like a half deer, half man type person, and then it also alluded to a giant serpent that swims the Amazon River. So, you guys may just want to hunt for caimans for a while if you guys have completed that mission and just see if something's in the river. But yeah. Okay, that apparently killed it. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to actually go check this one before I grab this one. I forgot that I'm trying to incorporate the four-wheeler here because I'm taking too much time running over here and grabbing that Jaguar and then coming back up to this one. So I need to remember to shoot there, come over to here, shoot here, and then take the four-wheeler to both. Sadly, I'm about 2 tenths shy on here to be able to like go faster. The sad thing about those missions is that I've already got the Diamond Cayman, too, by the way. I have 2 different Diamond Caymans. One of them I screwed up the shot just barely, and then the other one I got the shot off, and I killed both of them before I got to those missions. And sadly, the game does not count it. So, I'm going to have to do some Cayman hunting. And so today during the stream, while we're doing our grind on the riverway, any Caymans that we find will be getting shot. So, we are going to do a little bit of Cayman hunting today, too. Dude, honestly, I've been using the 500, but I've also been using the 375, and I still think I like the 375 slightly better than I do the 500. I mean, I was talking big last stream about how much I love the 500, but I mean, honestly, the 375 has faster reloading. The gun, in my personal opinion, doesn't sound quite as strong, but it's just a faster firing. And it covers 7 through 9 instead of just 9. So, in my opinion, the 375 overall is still the better rifle for big game. But yeah, if I'm hunting only Class 9 animals, I would still rather use the 500s just for the fun factor. But I do think the 375 is still better overall. I don't know if you guys would agree with me on that one, but they both do about the same job. I mean, I've shot animals with the 375 and I've shot them with the 500. Long range, and unless you're like right up next to them, you really don't see much of a difference. Because the 375 at range does about the same damage as a 500 at range. But up close, the 500 definitely stomps the 375. But that's about it. Like 200-yard shots and below, the 500 really does stand out. But if you get any further than like 250, they're about identical, honestly. Oh man, I meant to check to see if that was a Texas heart shot. My bad, Prayer. Yeah, I actually meant to, or not Prayer, sorry, Zero. I meant to check to see if that was a heart shot, and I forgot to right then. My bad, guys. Sorry about that. Me and your friends are doing a Dungeons and Dragons campaign. I'm excited for it to start. I've never played Dungeons and Dragons. My sister has played it with her friends a lot, but I'm terrible at math. I'm like quick math, and I've never been invited to a Dungeons and Dragons a session, so. Sadly, I've never been able to experience it. Your game crashed when I shot a level 8 Jag and now my grind is acting weird. Oh my gosh, man. Oh, stomach, right lung, liver. Okay, so it wasn't a heart shot. So I just basically just demolished the thing then is all that happened. Gotcha. Hit everything but the heart. Also, guys, keep in mind, if you're doing the Jaguar grind, they are very obvious when a Great One is starting to show up. Most people that have their Great One about to show up, it's like very obvious signs. Unlike other Great Ones where they just kind of appear out of nowhere, these Great Ones actually kind of give you warnings. So if you're about to get a Great One, look for these 3 things. It has been confirmed, because, at least I'm going to say it's confirmed, because like everybody that's got a Great One says that they experienced it too. But basically, right before you get a Great One, you're going to stop seeing your spawns. Like, they just will stop coming in. You'll do several runs, time resets, and you may only get like a handful of Jaguars. Whenever normally you get like 15 to, like if you're doing as good as I am, where you're getting about 12 to 15 a run, at night especially. And then all of a sudden you're going to get like 8 to 10. like not that many at all, and it'll feel like a ghost town. And then all of a sudden, and then the other thing to watch for is if you get random spurts of trophies. Because right before mine showed up, not only were my Jaguars not coming in, but the ones that I found were usually level 9s, or in this case, even a rare one. So, I don't know where I hit that thing. I don't know if that hit. That's going to die, but we'll probably end up having to track that one. I'll go ahead and count it before I forget to. I'm going to run to the other pawns before I come down here and track him, though. Okay, so it just died, actually. Yeah, we'll come back up here and track it last. I don't want to take too much time. And oh yeah, the third thing, and then the third thing, if you happen, if you're wondering if your grind is going, might have a great one on your map. Other than the random trophy spawning of no animals showing up, because both of those are very good signs. The other one that I've noticed is if it's just wacky sizes. Like you'll just have a mixture of different size variations. You'll end up getting like some level 5, some like some like a diamond out of nowhere. Then it's like, you know, usually you'll get several of the same level. Like see, like every night that you do your grind, you end up getting like multiple level 6s, maybe a couple level 7s, maybe an 8, and it's like very predictable. If you notice that your animals are just like fluctuating left and right, or you're just getting a bunch of little ones for no reason, that is also a good sign. Which you can see those in other grinds too, but on the Jaguar, it seems to appear a little bit more often than not. I don't know if the Jaguar is down here or not. I'm gonna search, let Duke search for blood, see if it's up here. No, okay. Alright, let's go check our last 2 pawns, then we'll come back and track this one. Also, guys, make sure that you leave a like for my stream if you guys don't mind. That way, more people can find the channel. And also, make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already. We stream 3 days a week for about 3 hours at a time. And if you guys enjoy these streams and want to see more of my content, please make sure you let YouTube know that. I would love to turn this into a full-time career. And, you know, in the future, if I'm able to stream, if I get over, over 1,000 viewers, I would like to try to extend my streams from 3 days a week to 4 days. And then if I ever get like pretty up there, like 50K or higher, I may even go 5 days of the week. So, like I said, guys, help us grow, help us be able to do this as much as we like. There's a female. But yeah, I'd really appreciate it, guys. Okay, I'm gonna shoot this female just to get her off the feeder, but I'm also gonna claim her. Oh, she decided to turn her head at the last second, and she decided to stand up whenever I went to shoot her. There we go, got her that time. What Great One fur am I wanting? I am wanting the Guild Dusk. That's the only reason I'm actually still going after Jaguars right now is for the albino for the missions and also for the Guild Dusk. I really want the black one. Now, for me personally, I like all the Great Ones. I don't think there's any bad Great One Jaguars, so I'll be happy with any color. The one that we got last time was the Loom. So this time I'm really hoping for the Guild Dusk. I'm just a very big fan for like the black Jaguars. So I still want a diamond melanistic, and I would really like to get the black Great One. But yeah, if we do get the Great One, Guild Dusk pretty quickly, then I may still keep grinding just until I finally get the albino to show up. But once I get the albino, my mission is basically done. I'm basically still grinding these for the albino overall, because I have all the other rares, or at least I have two. I have 2 of the I have the, what's it called? No, acro melanistic, but the other kind. I forget what it's called. But I have both variations of the pseudo melanistic. There it is. I have both variations of the pseudo melanistic, and I've also got the Great One. So it's like I don't know what the other rares are. I'm sure there's more rares, but those are all I really need now is the albino. And then over time, I'm sure I'll get a chance at a legendary melanistic, because there ain't too many. Those ain't really rare. I see those pretty much left and right during this grind. Well, that guy was a pseudo melanistic last time I saw him. Sadly, this time he has decided to be a normal one. Alright, and that is going to end our morning run. So that was actually very productive. We had a Jaguar on every single location except for one. So we got 7 Jags. And guys, if you're not using the feeders, please make sure you guys try to use the feeders on all 8 pawns at the bottom of the map. Because as you guys can see, it can give you 5 to 8 Jaguars in the mornings, and then you'll get your 15 to however many at night. So it really does extend the amount of kills that you get by quite a bit. So make sure that you guys do incorporate these feeders if you're going to do it. And again, guys, there will be a Great One guide coming to you. Unfortunately, it's probably going to be next week now because obviously the weekend is here and I don't really do anything over the weekend. But if I get time next week, I'm going to try to make you guys a Jaguar Grind a guide if I can. Oh yeah, this one I always forget that I can't use my 4-wheeler here. For whatever reason, it glitches into the ground. You found you found 3 level 8s in your lake, so I'm happy that will be on the coast now. Oh yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Let me see what the rest of the stuff you said was. That's the one I want to. I don't have any rares yet. I hope I get it. I have a 9 Mela. That is awesome. You don't have the feeders. That is sad. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, like I said, you don't have to use the feeders. I mean, you can definitely get about 15 kills at night if you really have a good, efficient grind. So, I mean, you really don't need them. But it gives you an opportunity like we had where you could have got a great one in the during the daylight, because we could have killed it during the daylight last stream, but again I wanted to try to get it with a bow, and then at the very second I decided I wanted to shoot it, it decided to ghost us and did not show back up for until it was like 10 minutes left in the stream. So I wanted to be able to get it live, and I didn't want to try to set it to the morning time to try to get him during the day again, so we just went ahead and shot him with the gun. But this next Great One, I'm really hoping we get it on the feeders again. And if we do get it on the feeders again, as soon as we spot it, we're going to try to get it with a bow if we can. I really want to try to get a Jaguar with a bow. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, but that is at least my plan, is to try to get at least one of these with a bow and arrow. Another thing too, guys, I am still debating on whether or not I want to do Call of the Wild next week or not. Like I said, next week is technically my birthday week on here, at least, as we're going to be celebrating my birthday. And part of me is wanting to play other games for our streams next week. Because I know I'm going to be playing Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed Black Flag, when that one launches next week. We're obviously doing a stream for that, because I love playing that game so much as a kid, and I can't wait to play the remake of it. But as far as the other 2 days that we'll be streaming next week, it's kind of up in the air. I'm not sure if I'm going to do storyliners, or if I'm wanting to, just to kind of take a break before my vacation, or if I want to do Call of the Wild. But yeah, I'm just going to let you guys know that I'm not sure what we're going to be doing next week. Like I said, I will still try to get the guide to you guys if I have time. But if you don't get it, just remember that next week's kind of going to be a busy week where we're getting ready for our vacation. So we're going to be gone for like 5 days, and then we're going to come back and spend the rest of the week at home. Which we might do some more traveling just around this area. But yeah, just giving you guys a forewarning that it may or may not be a Call of the Wild week late next week. I'm still debating. If we don't do Call of the Wild, I was thinking that we might do some of my favorite storyliners live. So like Horizon, I would love to play Horizon Forbidden West live. I'm really not sure what else we'd play, but I do want to do a Horizon playthrough. Probably after Assassin's Creed's. Well, maybe, because Wolverine's going to be coming out in September. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what the future holds for the channel. We might do Assassin's Creed, then Wolverine a couple months later, and then probably after that I'll do like Horizon, God of War, and a few other ones. There's our Jag. Alright, let's go ahead and grab him, and let's set it to nighttime, and let's see what the coast has for us. Now, in case you guys are wondering like what my strategy is, I'll always tell you guys this, but my strategy is to hit these in the mornings. Reset time, hit the river. Reset time, do the feeders. Reset time, do the pawns. And then I'll start over. So those are my runs, in case you guys are wondering like how I do my grind. I basically just do that method over and over again. So feeders, river, feeders, pawns. Feeders, river, feeders, pawns. And that's basically how I do my runs. And I usually average 15 to 20 kills within a single day on the game. Alright, let's go ahead and set it to nighttime. set at 2240 because I found that 2240 is a little bit better. We should not have to worry about main menu resetting, because that's such a big gap in the game. Usually you don't have the main menu reset unless you're just doing like a certain time of day. Alright. I do need to change my stuff back up though. Hang on one second. I gotta put the correct binoculars in my list now. There we go. Now if we find females, we are going to try to swap them, because I always try to swap females, and I think I have like 2 or 3 that still need to be swapped. Of course, I could ignore them if I wanted to, because we did get a great one to spawn even with having those females here. So, but I would like for everything to be males. Okay, there's a jag. Floored him. Anything out there? Negatory. Okay, this Jaguar shouldn't be too far away. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, I didn't think he'd be that far away. Let's go ahead and pick him up. And keep on moving. Like I said, you want to keep a pace going, guys. If you're doing the Jaguar grind, you're doing some running. My setup keeps it at bare minimum. But like I said, I will have a guide for you next week about how I get it to where you only have to run short distances. But at the same time, you do have to do some running in this grind, so don't expect it to be as fast as other grinds. What's that up there? Okay, that's that female I need to swap. The problem is that I don't know. I don't know if a Jaguar I can swap her with. That's the problem. So I think I'm gonna leave her be for now. And what we're going to do, this is going to spook her, so she may not even come back this run, but I know where she's at. Now, honey, I need to leave you here, because that way I know where you're at. I'm going to stare her down, see if that'll make her run. Sometimes if you just keep an eye on them like this, they'll flee. Like I said, I don't want to shoot her, because I know where she's at. And I can easily try to swap her with another Jaguar if I can find one. I'm just gonna stare at her, see if I can make her flee. Go on. Run. Nope, she ain't gonna flee. That's fine. Just put me right back there. Yeah. Boo. She saw me come right back, and she was like, what the heck? And she took off. Yeah, I'd run too if that happened. If I killed something, it just popped right back up alive. Yeah, I'd run too. Yeah, it's 15 minutes prayer, but the thing about it is that I have noticed that it's mostly like it used to be. Like, the 15-minute timer doesn't really, like, occur too often. So, especially with, like, animals that have big gaps in their resets, or has like, multiple animals. Because if you're doing grinds and stuff, and you're killing, 15 plus animals, then those 15 minutes are going to fly by while you're doing your first run. So, unless it's a grind sort of like Black Bears, or where you're, like, doing very few zones, you really don't notice the timer too much. And the Jaguar grind, you really don't see it at all, because you're running, so a lot of the time, you're killing time just by hunting these guys. So if you're doing the Jaguar grind, you really don't have to worry too much about the 15 minutes. But yeah, I have witnessed it in action, and it can be annoying to wait. But it's all part of it, unfortunately. Still no caimans that I can shoot. We are going to shoot a few caimans, trying to get another legendary to show up. I've had 3 legendary caimans so far. 2 made diamond, 1 I screwed up, and 1 I made the shot on. And then the rest of my caimans that I've had is like 7s, 8s. So. But I do herd manage my caimans, so hopefully I will get another diamond soon. Yes, she was, prayer. She was like, ha, I killed him, and then it's like, pop. Ah! Yeah, I know, that would wig me out too if I was her. If I killed something and then all of a sudden it just popped right back out in front of me, it's still alive and standing, yeah, I would be out of there. Never again, I would say, never again. So I don't blame her. And also, guys, for everybody that is watching the Jaguar grind, this actually gives me more motivation to do these streams. A lot of people weren't showing up at the beginning because I figured it was too boring. But if you guys do thoroughly enjoy these grinds, I will keep them coming. Like I said, I just didn't want to do it live on stream because this grind is slower than your average grind, and a lot of people can get bored. So if you guys do enjoy the Jaguar grind, please make sure you like the stream. Make sure you let me know in chat. We can definitely do more Jaguar streams if you guys like them. I just figured that'd be a little bit too boring where you're doing a lot more running than shooting, so. If he comes and attacks us, we'll shoot him, but I normally try not to shoot the level 5s if I can help it. But I will shoot them if they charge me, though. See, any Jags over here? Pick a Jag, any Jag. Let me run all the way out to my tripod here because I need to be able to see out there on that point. Yeah, for anybody wondering like what I'm currently wanting out of this grind, obviously the Guild Dust Jaguar is why I'm still grinding for them. I still want that Great One. I absolutely love that fur variation. And then we're also needing an albino for one of the story missions. Well, it's not really a story mission; it's more like the side quest. But I need an albino Jaguar, and obviously grinding is the easiest way to get the rares. So that's what we're currently after right now. I mean, I'm also needing a diamond mela, like a straight melanistic. I want a diamond black panther. I have a melanistic charcoal diamond, but I'm now just needing the normal melanistic. You enjoy the slower grinds, your 1,200 kills in a fox grind, and you love the slower stuff. I hear that. I'm somebody that likes all of it. Like, I'm actually a really big, I just love all grinds. Like, I really don't care what they are, as long as they're doable and not overly complicated. So, to me, that's the reason why I really love grinding, is just in general, because all of them are fun, in my opinion. But is that not a lung shot? Dude, that guy's gonna die, but I don't know how he isn't already dead. There he is. Like I said, we're gonna shoot a few caimans along the way too, because I really do need to try to get another diamond to show up. And both of my diamonds, I had one diamond that showed up over here, my other diamond was up here next to the house, and then I had one that was like way down here. Like where I killed this guy at. Alright, we're still gonna have some time left over, so we're gonna hit the pond some too. You love the Jaguar grind? Alright, Prayer. Sounds good, guys. Well, I mean, like I said, if you guys enjoy the grind, then we'll try to stream it more then. I may still continue to grind off stream as well, but like I said, if I get any rares or any rares that I think you guys would like to see, I'll definitely make a short of it. And then if a great one shows up, obviously I'm only going to take that out on stream. If it's a duplicate, like if I get another volume, then at that point I might go ahead and just shoot it off stream and then make a video about it. But any like new great ones that we get, obviously I want to make sure that I'm streaming and let you guys watch me shoot it real time. All right, let's go check out the ponds, son. We got time to check out our ponds. The Jaguar is your favorite Great One grind? It's grown on me, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. At first I was really kind of bored with this grind, but once I got my herd management out of the not herd management, excuse me. Once I was able to swap like a majority of my females for males, and I really was able to just come down here and start doing this grind, and not have to worry about any side stuff. I really did enjoy this grind. Like, I enjoyed it from the start, but I mean, like, I really started getting into it once I just moved down here and started using the feeders and everything. So yeah, it's probably one of my favorite grinds in the game too. And honestly, I've loved this map for free roaming. I really do. But until I get the guild dust or something, I'm probably not going to stop grinding Jags because they are a lot of fun. But again, it's like, I don't know. I don't think Jaguars for me is going to how do I put it? I don't think that a Jaguar for me is going to be a grind that I'm always going to want to have on my map, just because, you know, I'm more of an antler hunter than I am a predator hunter. So after I get the Guild Dusk, I probably will be done with the Jaguar grinds. I will still definitely free roam on this map. But I'm gonna tell you guys right now, what I really want to do on Peru is do a whitetail grind. Like, I'm really wanting to get this Guild Dust so that I can move to whitetails, because the Peru map seems like it's gonna be a beast for whitetails. And I would like to get some more Great One whitetails. I still need the double drop time. That is the #1 whitetail Great One I am wanting. So the double drop time is what I'm wanting. There's the brothers, by the way, guys. These guys are always together. I don't know what it is about these two Jags, but they're like, every time I see them, they're always together. Like, there's always two of them. That'll work. To tell you the truth, I still have one tent that I have on the opposite side of the map, just so that way I can check for solo males and stuff. But honestly, I never go up there, so I may go and grab that tent and maybe put it on this pond. Either put it on this pond or one of the bottom ponds, because I definitely need another claiming tent would definitely help me out a lot. I'm either thinking about this one or moving it like down here to this one, just to kind of help save time. But we will see. What's up, Eklund? I hope I didn't butcher your name, but what's up, man? Hope you're doing well. Currently trying to grind for the Jaguar #2, man. That's what we're currently after. We got the Veloom, and I'm still needing an albino for one of the missions, and I need, I really want the Guild Dusk. I love Black Panthers, so I really want the Great One Black Panther. So, yeah, that's what we're currently after, man. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Make yourself at home. Talk about whatever you want to. Just keep it clean. Hope you're doing well, man. Go ahead and grab these two. Let's go to move. Yeah, I think I will put it on that pond. Whenever this night ends, I'm probably going to do that. I'm probably going to go and grab that last tent. Because I'm using them 14 right now on the main grind, and I have 15. And I have a 16th one on my map that I need to move down here, to be honest. I also need to use a night where I just need to go and look for males, which I ain't going to do that on stream, because obviously that'd be annoying. But, or kind of boring. But I do need to try to locate a male at night so that I can swap with one of my females. I think I already know where I have one, to be honest. But we will save that for our next night. Oh, so you're over here this time. Okay. Yeah, I see you, Myth. Yeah, I see you. Take that guy. 40 kills in, guys. In case you guys are wanting an update, that makes number 40. 4-0. So nearly halfway to 100 kills. Now, our last Great One Jaguar showed up at 275. So this one might go further. It might be shorter. I really don't know. But our last Great One did show up at 275. You just found a Jag in a spot you never hunt. Yeah, so the Jaguars can be found anywhere up the coast. And then they can be found on all of these ponds specifically. So not these three, even though some people claim they found Jaguars on these three. So I do kind of occasionally go and check them, but I've never had a Jaguar there. And then these four down here is down in this bottom areas where you can find them. And then obviously all the way through this river, these 4 ponds, this pond here, and then all of these. So like any pond that's like right along the river, you can find a Jaguar. And again, guys, I will be putting a full Great One guide out next week to show you guys my exact method, step by step, of what I did from the start to the finish. So I don't know how to make timestamps. My PlayStation will not let me timestamp my videos, so I can't like help you guys like where in the video you need to go. But I'm gonna try my best to do it like step by step method. So like step 1, what do you do from the very beginning, like before you've even shot a Jaguar, all the way to where the grind is completely ready to go. And guys, keep in mind that you have to do a lot of running for this grind, so do not be surprised if it takes a while. Oh boy. We got a Jaguar on this side of the pond. That doesn't happen. This is sounding like he's like right here. He might be on the pond itself. I'm not sure. We could die here. I'm not sure where these jags would be. Yeah, that's what I thought. Where are you? Oh, there he is. There you are. What's up, bro? Still got a threat nearby. There's 2 of them. Maybe not. Maybe not. It said threat nearby for like a split second longer. I'm going to stand here for just a minute, guys, see if we get another threat. Because it did have like a threat. The threat thing did linger for a second. And usually that means there's 2 of them. But I'm not seeing it come back. So either if there was 2, the other ones ran off. That's okay. Alrighty. And dude, I will say one thing. I absolutely love deer hunting camps, but they really do need to keep updating the game. Like, it's been months now since their last update, and they added antlers last time. But the one thing that's really, like, biting that particular hunting game in the butt right now is that all the antlers are the same whenever you're hunting. And then there's not very much innovation as far as, like, they need to add more maps that aren't as thick, maps that are a little bit more, like mainline. Or mainstreamed, I should say. It's hard to explain. Like, maps like PSR Mountains on that game is absolutely the beast. Is that a rare? No. For a minute there, I thought that was a rare. I'll switch to my other scope just so I can look at him. No, he's normal. Okay. Let's go through the back, maybe? Oh, yeah. I've been meaning to use the scope anyways. On the pawns, it's better to use the night vision scope because you're going to be under 200 yards most shots. So, I usually try to use the night vision scope whenever I'm on the pawns. But yeah, right now, I mean, like, I really don't know where I would rate like the best Great One grinds in the game right now, because everybody has like their own like niches and what animals are their favorite animals to hunt. So there isn't like a particular grind that I would say is like better than others. I'd say that some grinds have better animals that you can shoot than others, and have better Great Ones. But outside of like which grinds are the best, I mean they're all really good if you know what you're doing. Like if you know how to set up a grind, there really isn't one that overtops the other, because they're all the same. You know what I'm saying? It's all the same strategies. It's just different setups and different styles. So I really wouldn't say there's like a best Great One grind in the game. Some of them are easier than others, but honestly, it's all about your setup, really. If your setup is a beast setup, and you're able to get around quickly and shoot a bunch of animals, then you've got a good grind. So I wouldn't necessarily say that there's like a particular grind or grinds that like outweigh the others. Yeah, so as soon as as soon as it becomes midnight, so we got about 10 minutes in game left. As soon as it becomes midnight, I'm gonna go grab that other tent, and I'm gonna try to put it somewhere that'll just give us a little bit more speed. I'm just not entirely sure where to put it. What I could do is try to find another place for this particular pond on its own, but it's within running distance of this tent. And it is so tough to put tents down on this map. I'll say that's the only weakness about Peru, is that if you're trying to put tents down in the jungle areas, it is virtually impossible. Unless you can find like small little patches of grass like this, anywhere else you try to put a tent on this map is just going to bite you in the butt, man. Because it is like physically impossible to lay down a tent on this map if you're in the jungle. So it is very annoying. Like this map forces you to run like all the way around the ponds and just try to find one little bitty patch that you can finally put a tent on. And then you gotta hope that it's within distance and ain't gonna spook the animals off. So I think that's on Peru's one and only weakness. The rest of the map is amazing. This is probably my favorite map in the game right now, to be honest, as far as free roaming is concerned. It's also very good for grinding too, though. That guy was just taking it easy, wasn't he? He's just hanging out. He ain't floating, is he? No, he's stationary. Yeah, he's stationary. Okay. You're hoping to get to do some grinding on my fox tonight. I really want that great one before I hyper focus on another one. RNG will be willing. Yeah, I hear that. Zira, I am sending my great one luck to you. Like I said, these past few great ones we went after, we've had some incredible like kill numbers. So I'm hopeful. So hopefully, this is me sending my luck to you. I hope that your great one shows up soon. I would love to see it in the Discord whenever it finally does show up. So yeah, I hope you get it too, man. I hope you get it too. I really do. I think I forgot to write down that last Jaguar. I could be over counting here a little bit, but I think that we're 43 in. It's either 42 or 43. I can't remember if I counted the Jaguar before that one or not. So, my numbers may be a little bit off, but they ain't going to be terrible. With ADHD, it's hard to keep up with things sometimes, so I know that some of my kill counts haven't been exact, but it's been close. It's at least been close. I thought I saw something standing on the bay over there. Or on the, excuse me, on the shore, not the bay. I don't know where the bay came from. Anything drinking over here in this corner? That's usually where they like to drink, is over here in this corner. Any Jags? Do not see any. Alright, we got one more pawn to try. It's already after midnight, but, I mean, we got one more pawn. We might as well run over there and just see if something's lingering. I doubt it will be, but you never know. Oh, I hear that, Zira. I hear that. Yeah, I'm excited for you. I hope that you get the fur color you want. I hope that it's it's an easy shot, and I hope you make the shot. I really do. And a lot of people, and some people have been asking me very rarely, of course. I think the last time I got asked was like a month ago. But am I going to be doing the pheasants again? Maybe. I do still want the sapphire pheasants. And I really did enjoy shooting the pheasants with the 22. So, do I want one? Absolutely. But will it come back anytime soon? I'm not sure. I'm thinking what we might do is do a poll after I get back from vacation, or maybe next week if I decide to do Call of the Wild. And I may just start letting you guys vote all of our streams, because sometimes I really don't know what I feel like doing. So I may just put a poll out before every single stream and just let you guys vote on like which one out of the great ones I give you guys choices for. It won't be a forever thing. Obviously, some days I'll just grind whatever I want, but there's some days where it's like I'd rather you guys just tell me what you want to see. So we may just start doing more polls for Great One grinds. I was the one that asked, or at least I did one time. Yeah, Zero, like I said, it's been a couple of months, so that probably was you. But yeah, people's asking me if I'm going to return to the pheasant grind, because my grind on South Sweeson is a beast of a grind, like it really is. So I mean, yeah, I would like to get another pheasant. I'm just not sure when I'll be doing it, because there's so many good, great ones that came to the game since then that obviously I had other aims. But now that I've got all the great ones, like I literally have all the great ones that I wanted now. Like I have one of each great one that I really wanted. So I've kind of wanted to start doing duplicates again. So yeah, we may try that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to return to New England Mountains and try to get a moose, because I'm 500 kills into the moose. I left the moose while doing the whitetails and decided just to do whitetail. Then like a couple thousand kills later, I finally got the whitetail to show up. So I would like to return to New England and try to get a moose off that map if possible. So that might be where I head next. We got real lucky, by the way, with that Jag being there, guys. Most of the time, Jaguars, they'll leave like a few minutes before midnight, but sometimes they'll stay a few minutes after. And luckily, that guy decided to stay. So let's go ahead and grab this tent. I'm gonna put it on one of the other pawns to help save time. Make sure there isn't a Jag over here. And then tomorrow night in game, what we're going to do is that I'm going to find that female again, and we're going to try to swap her for where I know there's a male right now. There is actually a male that's down here behind this tent. He's like right there on that drink zone. So I think what we're going to do is that after we check our feeders again and then go to nighttime once more, I think I'm going to come down here and try to shoot that female and try to swap her for this one. I'm almost out of males at the top of my screen, by the way, guys. In case you guys are wondering, like there's like maybe just a couple of males that's up here at the top of the map right now. I've been able to, my swapping went really, really well. Most of the time, every time I wanted to swap something for something else, it actually did swap. I only had a couple that refused. Okay, nothing here. That's fine. Hello. That's female. Okay, ain't gonna worry about her. That's one of my swap females. Don't gotta worry about her. Your mom and dad started a business, so they're happy. They do enderberry and freeze dried stuff, so they're happy. Just wanted to share. Oh, that's awesome, Prayer. That is so cool when people have like their own business and it's actually working out for them. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. That's really cool. I hope that it always goes on strong, and I hope that they always continue to enjoy what they're doing. That is awesome, man. All right, let me clear up my inventory. I really don't need tents right now. I can use them whenever I need them again. Wait, whoa. Actually, come back here. I needed to place that tent, didn't I? Yeah, I need to place this tent, actually. Give me a second. Inventory, portable. Put that back there. Alright, I don't have my other one on me. No, I do not. Okay. Let me go over here real quick, guys. I have decided that I do want to put a, I'm gonna put my other tent on this pond. Just to kind of help speed things up a little bit. We'll get back on the grind in just a second, guys. Let me go place this tent for a claiming tent. And then we'll go back and I'll put my tents back up, and then we'll set it to daytime and see what's over here feeding. And I probably will do a main menu reset right here, just since I'm driving the four-wheeler around. So that's like the only time a main menu reset is if I drive the four-wheeler. Yeah, this will help speed things up tremendously, I feel. Now, if it turns out that it doesn't really do much, we can always change to a different pond. But I'm going to put this one, like, sort of in the middle. Because sometimes I get jaguars over here. There we go. Let's get his little claiming tent over here. Alright, that should be good. And I don't think I can place any more. I think this other tent came from another map. Yeah, it did. Okay. Alright, now let's go reset time and see what's here. Alright. Let's do a main menu reset. Also, guys, you guys will be shocked by the very first step that I'll tell you guys on the Jaguar grind. And I did do this. I will share it with you in just a second. But basically, when you're doing the Jaguar grind, the first thing you want to do is actually just simply find all your Jaguars and don't shoot a thing. At least don't shoot anything at first. Now, unless it's a diamond or a rare. Obviously, if you find a diamond or a rare, just have at it. But I'll explain in the Great One Guide in depth why I say not to do that. But basically, if you just find all of your animals first, and do not shoot anything besides like special ones, what that's going to allow you to do is it's going to allow you to know exactly where what animal is. And whenever you go back to try to swap females for males, you will not have to worry about like if they've swapped places. So, and you'll know where everything is. So you can literally know right then and there how to immediately do your swapping. So for me, whenever I first did the Jaguar grind, I spent my first few hours actually just swapping males for females. Which took a long time, but eventually I did get it down to where there's like 3 females here, so it did work. And yeah, then once you get all your stuff swapped, at that point, you can then start moving your stuff down here to this grind. So, and then also you don't want to put the feeders down here until you're actually starting your main grind. You just want to hunt at night for a while, until you know for a fact that you have mostly males down here. Then once you know there's males, at that point you can start incorporating the feeders, because the feeders will help like verify how many numbers of what sex you have down here at the bottom of the map, or gender, or whatever you want to call it. But like I said, I'll go into depth with you guys about every step whenever I do the Great One Guide. But yeah, it really helped. Doing it the way that I did it, it really did help me swap my males for females very fast, and it also helped me get a bunch of animals where I wanted them to be. So just want to put that out there to you all. Is there nothing out here today? Does not look like it. I have a tape here. I have a tapir out here. Well, I was going to shoot him. But if he's going to run, we'll just let him run. Got an ocelot, level 7, but I don't have nothing to shoot it with. Alrighty. We ain't going to waste too much time. Oh, that's great, Warrior. Yeah, they do only healthy stuff. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I don't think I have like any entrepreneurs or anything like that in my family. Most of my family is like normal company workers and stuff like that. Some of them are self-employed, but they don't like have their own businesses. If that makes sense. My dad, he's just a handyman. He has just people that'll ask him to come over and help him do things. But yeah, I don't have too many people in my family that's doing like self-business or anything. Okay, grab that one, then run up here. Alright, because this pond's smaller than the one down there, so I actually save time by shooting that one and then running up here shooting this one. And then I can just run over to this one and grab it, whatever species, whatever it is, and then I can come back here and use the four-wheeler to get to the other one. Again, I do kind of wish that I had one extra tent. If I had just one more tent that the game will let me place, it would help this grind out so much, but I got to use most of my tents for the coverage of the river. Because I'm lazy and I want to have the shortest running distances that I can have on the river. So I tend to use most of my tents down there. Nothing to this feeder. Interesting. Alrighty then. Was that one? Hang on a second. Oh no. I thought I saw a jag, but it was just the ocelot. Okay, we're good. Let's go get on the four-wheeler and go get that other one. Hush, Mila. Go lay down. Go lay down, pups. My dog's over here. She's wanting to C-U-D-D-L-E. You know you're not allowed right now. Go lay down. Yeah, I tell you what, my dog, I love her to death, but she loves the sun and she loves our back porch because the sun shines directly on it most of the days. And she's really big into sunbathing. So like sometimes we'll take her outside and we want her to use the bathroom, but all she wants to do is sunbathe. So we take her outside and then she'll just lay down. And it causes her to miss her window to go use the bathroom sometimes. So we can like take her out and she'll be out there for like 20 minutes just sunbathing. She'll come back in and then 30 to 40 minutes later she wants to go back out again so she can actually use the bathroom. And it's kind of annoying for us, but it's funny in that way too. You may menu your set after you hunt. I do too on all other grinds. The only reason I don't do it for the Jaguar is because the morning hunt is like if you're doing 2 different times a day when doing a grind, you don't have to do main menus because the game does take into accountability how much time has passed. And where I'm hunting in the morning and then it's like hours until nighttime, most animals are not going to be spooked anymore. So for the Jaguar grind, you actually do not have to do a main menu reset at all. The only time that I do main menu resets for the Jaguar is if I'm like going around with my four-wheeler a lot trying to pick up animals at night. So that way, you know, because at midnight, there's only 5 hours between midnight and 5 o'clock in the morning whenever I check my feeders. So that's like the only instance I've made menu reset. Is if I've drove my four-wheeler around to a lot of the ponds. But if I'm just running, usually they ain't spooked. So you can just reset time over and over again and they don't spook. But every other Great One grind, it seems to help the respawns come in faster. So if you're doing like the same time over and over again, so I do main menu resets on repetitive grinds. So if I'm doing like 8 to 12 over and over again, if I like do 8 to 12 reset time, 8 to 12 reset time, then I always do main menus. But if you're hunting like, let's say, like Jaguars, if you're hunting 5 to 6, and then you hunt from 22:30 to midnight, then at that point there's so many hours between those 2 drink times that the animals are going to reset without problem because you didn't do anything to spook them. So hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, you don't actually have to do main menus at all for Jaguars. As long as you don't use your four-wheeler very often and you're mostly running to your plate from place to place, you ain't going to spook anything because there's so few animals. So it's very rare that you're going to end up spooking stuff. Dude, I haven't had a Jaguar on this zone in a while, man. They just don't like this zone right now for some reason. You almost died to a level 9. Oh, gosh. Hey, look, at least you got a legendary on the map, though. At least you got a legendary on the map. That's always nice. Oh, man. Yeah, like I said, guys, I'm still debating on what we're going to do next week. I do know that I'm going to have a launch stream for Assassin's Creed Black Flag, so we'll have 2 streams next week if I decide to do Call of the Wild. One or both of those streams will be Call of the Wild. But our final stream, my birthday stream next week, will be Assassin's Creed. So, if you guys want to join me for that stream, then I'll definitely love to have you. I'm just going to be setting sail, playing through the story, and I'm seeing how it all operates compared to the last one. I'll be giving like my review of the game while I play it. So if you guys are interested in that, that'll be awesome. And then, like I said, after I've beat the game and really mastered its gameplay, or at least get close to being really good with its gameplay, I will then do a full playthrough for it. Because that game has one of the best stories ever. And they're also adding new missions to the game, too. So yeah, I'm excited. No, give me that. There we go. Dude, I wish that they would put the waypoints below fast travel. Like, whenever you go to fast travel somewhere, I wish that they had I wish you had fast travel, then place waypoint. Because there's so many times where I would literally place a waypoint when I'm trying to fast travel. And plus, it'd make it a lot faster. You could just double tap X on console. Or A if you're on Xbox. Just speed up the process some. So like right there, I did it again. It made it 43.96. Let's go, brother. Let's go. I hope I get a couple dimes today, maybe even a couple of rares. Like I said, I have 3 rares so far, so the only rare I don't have is albino, and I don't know if there's any others besides pseudo-melanistics. Do you guys know if there's any other rares besides pseudo-melas and albino? Like, what are the other rares for the Jags? Oh, piebald. I know there's piebald too, but I can't think of the others. I've yet to get a piebald one. I don't think there's anything over there, is there? Just a tapir? Alright. I love hunting those things. I was tempted to shoot it right then, but I think I'll pass for now. Okay, so there's leucistic too. Okay. Alrighty then. So leucistic, piebald, albino, pseudo-melanistic. Gotcha. Which there's like 2 variations of the pseudo-melas. Which is strange, because in the wild, I've only ever found like two of them, and they were both the same pseudo. So, the only time I've got like the striped pseudo-melanistic is in the story mission. The other pseudos that I got were all the dark blotch ones. Which are still really pretty. Okay, so there's 2 variations for piebald as well. Okay, I've only seen one. I've seen one where like the bottom of the feet and the bottom of the belly is like white, whereas the rest of it is like kind of like blotchy, but I didn't know there was another piebald, so I'll have to keep my eyes open. Which obviously, if I see anything that's suspicious, like if I think it's a rare or anything, I'm obviously going to stop it with a 308. So I'm only using the 375 for non-trophies. Let's go Jaguars. Well, my feeders are unfortunately not very good this morning, unfortunately. So it seems that a lot of my Jags have actually moved back to the river now. So whenever we reset time here in a minute, we should see quite a bit of Jags on the river. Because usually if they're on the ponds, I will get them on the feeders in the mornings. So that means that a lot of my Jags have moved. So what I'm going to do this time, though, guys, like I said, we have a Jag that I need to swap with a female. So I'm actually going to come up here and reset time up here. And hopefully, whenever I get down here to where this Jaguar is, he'll be here. Because he kind of bounces some. So it's only like a 50-50 chance he's even here. But if this male Jaguar is here, I'm going to go ahead and shoot him. And then I'm going to fast travel where the female is. And then hope that the female is in her zone. Which it doesn't always work that way with Jags, but... Oh, okay. Didn't know what that was. Alright, let's set it to our time. 23:40. I should have went backwards. Let me go backwards with it. $23.40. Should not need to worry about anything, really. Only thing that we have to hope is that our Jaguar is over here. Because, like I said, this particular male, I know where he goes. He's either here or he's on the river every night. And I don't know where he's at on the river, but I do know that's where he goes. He only bounces between the small creek and that spot up there, so I'm hoping that he's actually over here this time. If he's not here, we're just going to do a normal run, guys. So we're going to just leave the female where she's at, maybe even skip that zone entirely if she's still there. And then we'll come back one more time before the night ends and see if he's here. Because I really do want to try to swap this male for one of my other females, if I can. And honestly, I'm thinking that he might be one of my only males remaining that I can swap. Because, like I said, I have very little males on this side of the map. Most of this side of the map are all females now. What music do I listen to? So I was raised on country music. My mom absolutely loved Reba McEntire, Alan Jackson, all those people from the 90s, the 90s through the early and mid 2000s. So that's what I was raised on. So it's just natural that I enjoy country music. But whenever I was in middle school, I heard Enter Sandman by Metallica, and then I heard Master of Puppets. Then I heard Sabbath True. Then I heard Fade to Black, and next thing you know, Metallica was my favorite rock band of all time, and they still are. So I am a heavy metal, I'm a classic rock fan mostly, but I don't like the screaming metal. Like if it's just nothing but screamo, I do not enjoy it. But I do like heavy riffs, and I like power ballads and stuff like that. But yeah, that's basically what I listen to. Is I listen to country and rock. But my favorite rock music is my 80s to 90s era. That is, those are like where my favorite bands lie. My favorite music is from the 80s through 90s. Yep. Yeah, normally, like, whenever I'm doing the Jaguar grinds at night off stream, I always have Spotify playing on here. So, like, through my TV, I'll turn on Spotify, and I'll have like just a random thing of rock music that I play while I'm grinding. Makes it a lot of fun. I have a little bit of Nickelback in there. I have Bon Jovi, Metallica. Let me see, what else do I have in that thing? Aerosmith, ZZ Top. I'm trying to think of all the bands that I have in my little playlist that it makes for me. A little bit of Green Day. Yeah, he's here. Okay, good. All right, so I can actually swap this guy. All right, let's go ahead and make this our priority. Now I know he's normal, by the way. Yeah, he's a Mela, so I believe he's a Mela. We're going to go look at him real quick and just double check that he's nothing special. Because obviously if he's a special color or a rare, I mean, I would have screwed him up right then. But either way, I'm still going to tax a rare even if I screw it up. So we're going to go check him one more time. I'm like 100% sure that he's nothing special, but I at least want to go look at him. Oh, what's up, Pop-Off? How's the grind going? It's going good, man. It's going good. We're trying to swap a male for a female because I think this is my final male that's on this side of the map that I can swap that's along the big river. But, yeah, no trophies just yet. No diamonds, no rares. But we've had a couple of mythicals, and we went from 25 kills all the way to 47. So we've doubled our kills this stream. Yeah, he ain't nothing special. Let's go try to see if that female's down here. Yeah, man. Hope you're doing well, Pop. Thank you for stopping by the stream, by the way, man. Also, guys, I do not count my swapping animals, so, because I only count the animals I pick up. And the reason I do that, just so you guys know, the reason I don't pick up animals unless they're, is because it guarantees that they're not going to be a great one. If I were to pick up that mythical right then, and then come over here and then pick up the female, then reset time like people say, that is a 50-50 chance they could swap places. And it's also a chance that it could be a great one. And I really don't want my great ones being in solo zones. Like outside my main grind. So I always just leave them laying. Unless it's a rare or a diamond or something like that, I never pick them up if I'm swapping. Because that'll be 100% guarantee that wherever it comes back on the map as, it will not be a great one. So that should kill her. Stay right there, honey. Alright. Guys, my dog is really crying. She didn't use the bathroom before my stream when I took her out. I think she needs to use it now. So we're gonna do a main menu reset so that way these guys have a chance to swap. I need to step out and actually take my dog outside and let her use the bathroom. Give me about 5 minutes, guys. 5 or 10 minutes. I'll be right back. I gotta take my dog out. She's crying for me. I'll be right back, guys. Also, Pop off. I appreciate you stopping by, man. Like I said, just coming in and saying hey to me and trying to help support the channel. I really appreciate you. All right, guys. I'm gonna step away for just a minute and take my dog outside. Alright, I'm back, guys. You guys hear squeaking in the background. My dog used the bathroom, and she's feeling, like, overly happy now. So, she's playing with her toy. If you guys hear any squeaking or anything in the background, that's just her. Alright, hopefully the male swapped for the female. We won't really know for a little bit. Oh, you too, Pop Off. I didn't see the end of your sentence there asking to tell me to have a happy Friday. I hope you do too if you're still in the stream. And it's already after midnight, so unfortunately I ended up taking up too much time there, guys. I apologize for that. But we're going to go ahead and reset time, and we're going to check our feeders again. Oh, that is awesome, Natasha. You just got a great one. What great one did you get? What fur color or antler type? Do you know? Congratulations. That is awesome. Yeah, I know it's a 10 Fable, but do you know, like, what species it is? Like, what animal is it? Which animal of great one did you get? And also, if you want to subscribe to the channel and you want to put it on the community tab, we would love to see a screenshot of it. Or if you want to join my Discord and put it in the hunting trophies section, you can definitely put it in there, and I'll definitely react to it later. Congratulations, though. Oh, it's a Jaguar? Awesome, awesome. Just out of curiosity, did you know which fur color it is? And also, did you count your kills and know how long it took you to get it? Yeah, that is awesome. Yeah, we got our Jaguar at 275, and it was a Valoom fur color. I'm now hoping for the Gild Dusk and the black one, and I'm also hoping that I get the albino soon. Hey guys, sorry I had to step away there for a minute. My dog was really crying at me, and she needed to use the bathroom, so I took her outside, and she immediately did her thing. So thank you guys for your patience. I'm sorry I had to leave though. It took you 4 days to get it? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it took me some work. I was focusing mainly on swapping my males for females, getting all my males from this side of the map all the way down here to this side of the map, and that took some time. So it took me a few days, but thankfully not very many kills. 275 actually wasn't that bad at all. Which then again, most people are getting theirs sub 500 right now. So it's a pretty easy great one, it seems, as far as numbers. As far as getting the setups and everything done, it still takes some time, and you do have to do a lot of running on this grind. But as far as like numbers for the great one to show up, it seems like it's one of the easiest ones, which is also really cool. It took you 5,000 kills. Well, Natasha, I mean, if it really took you that long, then that's crazy that it took you that long if that's the case, because everybody that I've heard got theirs like around 1,000 or less. So I mean, if it really did take you that long, I do apologize, and hopefully the next one's much shorter. But I don't know if that's a real number, because like I said, this seems to be a very easy grind, and I haven't heard anybody go like above like really above 1,000. If it did take you 5,000, it's not that I don't believe you or I'm calling you a liar or anything. I just haven't heard of it being that high up there before. If it really did take you that long, though, that's crazy. And hopefully your next grind will be much shorter. Hang on a second. Unless you're... Natasha, I'm sorry, but I don't know if I do believe you, because unless you're like constantly grinding right now, like if you're grinding every single day for 24 hours IRL, I could understand that. But this grind, you're only able to kill 12 to 20 Jaguars a run. And I don't see how you can hit 5,000 in 4 days, because there's not enough animals to hit 5,000. So I honestly I don't know. I'm not calling you a liar or anything, but I don't know if I believe you necessarily. Because that's if you're just shooting 20 animals, I mean, unless you're just playing like throughout the entire day and throughout the entire night, I really just don't know how that would even be feasible, because it took me over a week of grinding on and off to get to 275, like 275 kills, because you can only get a few at a time, and it usually takes about 3 hours just to be able to get about 50 of them killed, about 50 to 100. So. That seems a little fishy to me. There we go, level 7. Take that. I've already marked him. Yeah, I was believing you until you told me the number, because 5,000 kills in 4 days on Jaguars. I mean, that's way too high of a number. I don't think it's even possible to get 5,000 kills in 4 days on this game. I mean, maybe 1,000, like maybe even 2,000, but 5,000, I just don't see that being feasible, because there's just not enough animals that you're able to kill. The Jaguars are spread out pretty across the map. Let's see. Jaggy, where you at, Jaggy? Okay, so we don't got a Jaguar on this spot still. Unfortunate. We should still have a Jaguar down here, though. Like I said, I think that most of my Jaguars are on the river right now, and we're had to take my dog out to use the bathroom. We missed out on the nighttime hunt a minute ago. So, hoping when we reset time here in a minute, we'll be able to really find a lot of Jags. Raven, what's up, Raven? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. No diamonds, no rares just yet. But everybody voted secondary that they wanted to see more Jaguar grind, so I told everybody today, we had about 6 people in chat at the start of the stream today, and I told everybody that if they do enjoy this grind, I'll still show it, I'll still stream it. It ain't gonna be like the other grinds. Like I said, I'll still grind this one off stream because of how slow the grind is. But if I do get a new Great One show up, I will not shoot it unless I'm live. So that way you guys can be there to watch me shoot it. And I'll make sure that you guys know precisely what day I'll be doing it on. But I can't tell you a time anymore with the Jags, because last time, like you guys saw, we had one that just decided to leave us. And the Great One just did not want to come back for like 45 minutes. So. Fast travel? No? Okay. Well, what you up to today, Raven? You doing anything interesting? Hope you're having a great day. Also, guys, please make sure to show your support for the channel by leaving a like button on the stream. That is extremely important to help the channel grow. The like button for me as a newcomer, a new YouTuber, is it really invites other people to my channel, and it also shows the algorithm that you guys enjoy my streams. So please make sure that you guys hit the like button for me. Also, make sure you guys subscribe. We have a 700 subscriber goal right now. We're hoping to get to 1,000 or more by the end of the year. So I would really appreciate your all support. And also, guys, do not forget that that next week is our last streaming week until I go on vacation. My birthday is on the 14th, and my wife and I's anniversary is close to that. So next week we'll be streaming 3 days, and then the week after that, you guys will have no content coming in until I return the week after that, because that is my vacation week. So just wanted to remind you all that I do go on vacation the week after next. So. You did a giveaway for some fireworks? That's awesome, Raven. Oh, thank you very much for the early birthday. But yeah, we'll actually have a birthday stream, though. Oh yeah, I forgot to say that, too. Next week, we're also going to have a birthday stream for me. My birthday's on the 14th, but I won't be here for that day. So we're going to do my birthday stream early this year. So next week on Friday, I believe, is whenever Assassin's Creed Black Flag is going to be dropping. And I'm going to do a launch day stream for that game, because I absolutely love that game to death. And that'll be my birthday stream. So if you guys want to come by, wish me a happy birthday, or hang out with us, please feel free to do so. We'll be battling other pirate ships out on the open seas, playing through the story, and a bunch of different things. That's fun. That's going to be a lot of fun. So if you guys are interested in seeing that stream, make sure you guys stop by that day. Sorry I went silent all of a sudden, guys. I kind of ran out of things to talk about all of a sudden, so... Sorry that I went quiet. We're just kind of focused, trying to see if we can get a great one to spawn. Like I said, I am going to try to get 2 of these at least. I really do want the Guild Dust, but I don't know if I want to just keep grinding Jaguars until it happens. It just depends on how easy the grinds seem to be. Like, if all the grinds are, like, going to be in the hundreds, then I may continuously grind until I get the Guild Dust. But as of right now, if I get it, if my next great one is that one, and I haven't got the albino, then we're going to keep grinding until we get the albino. But after that, as long as I've got the Guild Dusk and the one that I've already got, I'll be good with those 2 being my 2 great ones. Like I said, I do enjoy the Jaguar grinds, but I really do want to try to set up a whitetail on my grind on this map. I really do. I think whitetail are going to be a lot of fun on this map. But before I pull everything up, though, I'm going to find all the zones for whitetails, and I'm going to see if it would be too much work. Because I do know there's a lot of drink zones for whitetails, and if a lot of their drink zones are in very complicated places, I just ain't going to worry about it. But we'll see. And grab that guy. Alright, that is everything. So now let's go and do the nighttime run. We didn't get to do this last time because, like I said, I had to take my dog outside. So, we're now going to get to hunt the river. You saw freaky looking deer on Farm Simulator earlier? I'm going to put him in your Discord. Okay. I'll check it out, Raven. Like I said, it'll be after the stream as usual, but I'll definitely check it out. Alright, let's go see what the river has in store for us. We didn't get to check this out last time, so hopefully we'll get to check it out this time. The strange thing is that everybody, you know, votes on my polls for what great one they want to see me grind for during the stream, but then, like, barely anybody shows up. That's the weird thing, and it kind of rubs me wrong a little bit. Like, I'm not mad at anybody, but it does get a little bit aggravating whenever I do a poll, and then everybody's like, we want to see you do this grind, and then nobody shows up for the grind. So, it is a little bit tough, but I think that's a normal one, but just in case, we're going to shoot it with 308. Just in case. Couldn't really tell what his colors were. But yeah, guys, like I said, I really do want to do the Jaguar grinds for you all, but like if nobody shows up to the grind, then it's kind of discouraging for me too, because I will run out of things to talk about with this grind, as it does take a lot of time to do it. And I want to make sure it's entertaining for you all, so like I said, we did have 6 people in here to start with, but that's just my thing, is that's how my streams go. For some reason, I'll have like several people in my stream, and then just a few minutes after the stream starts, it's like they just want to it's like they want to come in, say hi, then just leave. So hopefully that gets better over time, but it's hard for me to grind an animal whenever nobody's there to see it. Most of my streams do better whenever I'm doing the other great ones, and that's kind of the reason why I'm saying that I'm not really too big on streaming this great one grind, because it is a more boring grind, and people enjoy the animals, but it's like, once they see me run from point A to point B, it does get boring, and I understand that. But still, it would be nice. Let me see, is there anything over there? No? Okay. It would be nice to have some people that stay throughout the duration of the stream. Oh, what's up, Ben Benedict? Oh, I appreciate your support, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate the sub. But yeah, if you need it, but yeah, I appreciate it. Also, you can join my Discord if you want to. Of course, keep things clean. But my Discord has places where you can put like your hunting trophies from any hunting game you play, and I'll be more than happy to react to them. It's under the description on my channel if you want to go and join my Discord. But yeah, I appreciate you a lot. Thank you very much. And we do stream 3 days a week, 3 hours at a time. So that is normally what we do. I can't tell if that guy is anything special. The one over here is normal. I can tell that. But that guy I can't really tell too much about. I think they're both normal. But, I think I'm going to risk it. I think I'll risk it for the biscuit. There we go. Now, hopefully neither one of those are rare. If they are rare, that's okay. I would have screwed up the metal for them. But hopefully neither one of them are anything too special. Where were they? Yeah, they're like right here. I'm gonna be around the bend. I don't understand the beginning of your sentence where you say diamonds before, but your second question is, have you shot all the great ones? So no, I have most of the great ones. So I have one of every great one except whitetail and fallow, which I have three whitetails and 2 fallow deer. And then I have 2 mule deers, and then I have one of all the others. The only great ones I don't have are just a small amount of great ones that I didn't really care too much about grinding for. So, like, I don't have the wild boar, I don't have the tar, I'm trying to think of what the other ones are I don't have. I don't have the fox, and we're currently working on the roe deer. So, those are the only ones I don't have a great one of. I do have a great one of all the other ones, though. But yeah, I've played the game since launch in 2017, and I have over 4,000 hours of experience under me. And I only started Great One grinding in 2021 because I didn't even know they existed until I found Scarecrow and Flinter's channel. And then I started putting out some shorts on my channel in 2023. People started really enjoying my shorts, so I decided to start streaming at the end of that year. And I've been doing 3 days a week pretty much since then. So, I enjoy streaming the game more than I do making content for it. I mean, I enjoy making videos, but they don't really do too well on my channel, and and due to that, I mainly just stick to shorts and streams. But yeah, man, welcome, and I appreciate your support. And we also do some playthroughs of my favorite storyliners on here. So, like, next week, whenever Assassin's Creed Black Flag drops, I will be doing the launch day stream for that. And then later on, after I've beaten the game and got really good at the gameplay, I'm going to also make a full playthrough for it and turn it into a movie. But this is mainly a Call of the Wild channel, but we do branch out and play other games every so often. What concert do I have? Then you can join me. I'm not sure what you're meaning. So I'm going to try to answer that question. I do have concerts that I created on my channel. That's how my channel actually began, was me making concerts for myself, so that way I could have something to listen to while I worked. And it actually got me 89 subscribers just because of most of my concerts are actually really good. And I tell stories through them a lot of the time. So I had a lot of fans that actually really did enjoy my concerts that I made on the channel. And then from there, I went to a gaming channel. So if you're asking me that, I have several concerts on my channel. You're more than welcome to watch them. Although with Nickelback and Linkin Park, I would say viewer discretion advised because there is some language in those concerts. But outside of those, most of them are very clean. But yeah, if you're asking about that, then can you join me? So the can you join me question, that is a yes, but only once per month. Every single month, I do a multiplayer stream with everybody. So if you're on PS4 or PS5, I open up my maps to the public, and I let you guys actually come on and hunt with me via open comms and everything. I only do that one time a month, though, and sadly, it's not going to happen this month, where it's the month of my birthday and my wife's anniversary. So so this month we're not doing the multiplayer stream, but it is going to happen next month, though. So at the end of August, at the end of September, all those will have multiplayer streams, and everybody is welcome to join those. But like I said, it is first come, first serve, though. So you have to be there at the start of the stream if you can, or just whenever you get there, you have to try to be there. And you have to try to be one of the first ones to get onto the map. So I give everybody a 10-second countdown in case you know how far delayed you are in the stream. And then once I hit go, my map goes live to the public, and anybody can join it. And we try to bounce between several different maps. So we usually do an hour apiece across 3 different maps. Unless my wife works till 6. If she works till 6, we'll get 4 hours. So, because my schedule revolves around her work schedule. Then grab that Jag. You grew up on Assassin's Creed Black Flag, the original. Dude, I loved the first 4 Assassin's Creeds. That, I mean, to me, that was the Assassin's Creed time. To be a fan for Assassin's Creed 2 through 4 was, in my opinion, the best Assassin's Creeds ever made. Now, 1 was pretty good, but but I love the Ezio trilogy, especially the first 2 games. And yeah, the Black Flag was amazing, and honestly, Origins was really good. Assassin's Creed Origins was great. But I actually stopped after that because it became a little bit too RPG-like, which I know that Origins was an RPG, but it still had more Assassin's Creed than it had RPG at the time, if that makes sense. And then once they went to Odyssey and Valhalla, I really think that Odyssey had a good story behind it, but I don't know, they just kind of lost me once they went to like full RPG settings. And yeah, I just haven't really played it since then. But still, the very first 4 games were incredible. I loved all of them. Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Duck. I appreciate you. Yeah, thank you so much for the compliment, guys. Yeah, I'm always very clean. I don't curse in real life. The way you guys hear me talk now is how I am in real life. I try to be friendly to everybody that I meet. I want my chat to be clean, so that way if there's any kids or anybody that wants to watch my channel, they won't have to worry about any kind of like language or anything. So, like I said, I really do appreciate the compliments, guys. And again, I do have a Discord. If any of you guys want to help grow my Discord channel, it is available. Just go to my YouTube channel itself. And under the description, my Discord link is right there. You guys are more than welcome to join it. Again, I'm not very like extremely active on there, but I do get on there about once or twice a day to see if anybody posts anything, and I'll always react to your pictures and your comments. And you guys can actually personal message me if you want to too. Of course, don't drive me nuts. But if you guys have any quick questions you guys need to ask me concerning Call of the Wild or anything, I will try to get back to you as soon as I can. So you can put it in the hunting discussions tab if you want to, so that way other people can help answer the question. You can DM me if you want to. But yeah, it's mostly a place for you guys to drop your pictures of your trophies that you get. There's places for fishing games and there's places for hunting games. Just make sure that if it's a screenshot, make sure you put it in the trophy section. If it's a question or a topic, make sure that you put it in the discussion tabs. Can you join my lodge and see my great ones? I might do that one of these days. At the start of every single one of our multiplayer streams, I usually will actually start it in one of my lodges, so that way we can all meet up together before we actually head out to the maps. Sometimes I don't have time to do that, though, if I'm a little bit late to the streams or if I just want to get started on the multiplayer section. We'll just jump straight into a map. But I do usually try my best to have it to where everybody meets up in one of my trophy lodges. But yeah, I have a North American lodge that features all North American Great One species that I hunted for. I have a European lodge, which is like the same idea, but it's for European animals. I just recently started the Peruvian lodge, so that because I'm going to be hunting this map like crazy, because I absolutely love the Peru map. So I made a lodge dedicated to this map alone, which will have both of my Jaguar Great Ones, or just how many I decide to go after. I'd also like to get 3 whitetail Great Ones off this map if I can, if it's going to be a good whitetail grind. So, and then I've also got a free roam lodge, which is for any animals that do not have a Great One. So that's the free roam lodge. And I also have a humorous lodge that's called the Wonky Lodge, and it's for any antlered animal that I get that's very wonky. If it's funny looking, if the antlers are whacked out and don't make any sense, they go to that lodge. So, those are all my lodges that I have. I've only got 2 that are full though, and that's my European and my North American. Those I don't think there's not very many plaques in those lodges that haven't been filled, but the other ones I'm still working on. But like I said, I do plan on doing another Great One Lodge tour video for you guys. But again, I need to be able to complete my lodges. I need one more Great One Black Bear because I want to be able to get the multi-mount for the Black Bears completed. And Colton is wanting to race me to that Great One. And he was going to be here today, so we were supposed to start the race today and do Black Bears today. But his family decided they wanted to go to the lake this afternoon, and he wanted to go with them, so he wasn't able to make it. So maybe next week we might have a chat. We might have a time where me and him get to race each other. But yeah, I still need one more Great One for the North American Lodge for the Black Bear, and then I need one more fallow deer for my European Lodge. So that way I'll have the huddle done for them. Yeah, that's all we need left before I do a lodge tour. I just need one more Great One Black Bear and one more Great One fallow. And then whenever I get either one of those 2, I'll be doing the video for them. Mila, hush. Go on, go lay down. My dog is wanting to cuddle. You cannot cuddle. You can lay there, put your head on my lap all you want to, and wag that little tail. It's cute, but it's not going to work. Okay? You can't cuddle daddy while he's streaming. I'm sorry. I know. Poor thing. I meant you're large. I have a lot of super wares and diamonds. I'm still not entirely sure what you're meaning by I'm large. You'll have to explain yourself a little bit with that one. But, because I just don't understand what you're meaning. But as far as, like, having a lot of super rares and diamonds, that is awesome. Fun fact about me. Oh, did I hit that thing? Oh, well. He's gonna die either way. Yeah, he's gonna die. We'll go over there and grab him in a minute. But, the one crazy thing about me, man, is that I've been grinding with full herd management and everything since 2023. Well, live streaming it. I've been grinding on and off since 2021, but I use full herd management in most of my grinds. And I have all the great ones that I have, and I have a ton of diamonds, I have a ton of rares. But I do not have a single super rare to my name. I have never even laid eyes on a max level animal that was a rare color. In 4,000 hours of playing Call of the Wild, that is the one trophy that has eluded me. Is any sort of super rare. And I'm 31 years old as of July 14th. And if I ever get a super rare to show up on my stream, you guys will probably hear an old man cry. Because that is the one trophy I'm wanting more than anything else, is a super rare. And I don't care what animal it is, as long as it's an animal I was trying to grind for a great one for. So, or it's an animal that I really enjoy. But yeah, that is the one trophy I have not got in 4,000 hours of playing Call of the Wild, is any type of super rare. So, it's been rough on me for those reasons. What's up, Prayer? Welcome back, man. Oh, you're asking if I'll go to my trophy lodge for you guys. If you remind me, I got another hour in the stream. And I will definitely go to my trophy lodge and walk around for you guys in the last like 5 or 10 minutes of the stream if you guys remind me. Like I said, so in exactly 1 hour from now, if you want to remind me to take you guys to my trophy lodge, I will not care a bit. Like I said, I want to be able to grind as much as I can, so I'll hold off on that until the very end of the stream. But yes, I do not care a bit to show you guys my lodge at the end, as long as you guys don't let me forget to do so. Let's see, where are we going? Where are we going? This guy, I don't know where he's ran off to. There's his blood. Dude, you're still alive? Or is that another jag? Is that another jaguar? That has to be another jaguar. Where'd he come from? I'm not seeing him anywhere. This ain't good. This ain't good at all. Dude, come on. I'm just trying to find another jag. I'm gonna see if I can just leave him be. Yeah, my jaguar is dead, so I don't know where this one was. I don't know which one that one is. We might see him on the feeders in the morning, though. Okay, yeah, there's the one that we shot. So the one that was growling at us is definitely a different jag. I'm guessing he's the one that was up here at this pond, is my guess. I mean, usually they don't leave early, but sometimes they will. Did I get anything when you left? Unfortunately, no. We still don't have any trophies. No rares, no diamonds. We tried to swap a male for a female, and that's about the only, like, I guess, significant thing we've done, unfortunately, Prayer. So yeah, nothing too special just yet. Actually, after you left, we only played, I think, for like 10 more minutes, and then my dog started, like, really crying her eyes out at me. And she was needing to go use the bathroom, so I took her out, and then I was gone for maybe about 10 minutes. By the time I got back, the night hunt was over, so we had to just set it back to the feeder times. So yeah, we haven't really killed too much since you left. I think we were like 45 in whenever you left, and we're just now at 58. So we haven't killed that many animals since you've been gone. Come on, man, get him a great one. Yeah, I know. I hope it's a guild dusk. That's what I'm wanting. How do you get DLC? I have 2 maps. Can you show me where to go to get DLC? So I can show you. Give me just a second, okay? We got about 10 minutes left of in-game time, and then I will go to the main menu and show you where to get it from here. The 2 places you get DLC is from the home screen of this game. You can actually access the store from the main menu. The other way you get DLC is going to the PlayStation Store if you're on PlayStation, or the Microsoft Store if you're on Xbox, and you can find DLC from there. You can just hover down to the game that you're wanting to find the DLC for, and then usually the DLCs are like right there with the add-ons. Or you can go directly to the store, like I said. But yeah, I'll show you here in just a minute. I don't normally my menu reset, but I will here in a second, just to show you where to go. But yeah, whenever you first log on to the game, at the very bottom of the screen, it shows you your DLCs that you have and which ones you don't have, and you just access them from there. What are you doing, Prayer? What are you up to today? You seem like you're a pretty busy man at the moment. If you are a guy, if you're a girl, I apologize, but... Is there a Jag down here? I do not see a Jag. Alright, let's move on. Dude, I really wish they put fast travel at the top of the list instead of place waypoint. It is so annoying to try to quickly fast travel, because used to the fast travel option was at the top, and then during one of their updates they swapped it with the place waypoint option, which is very annoying. I keep on wanting to fast travel quickly, and no, I can't do it because it's in the middle now. You're grinding and you're helping my mom, and you're a guy. Okay, yeah, I thought you were. What are you grinding for at the moment, Prayer? If I've already asked you, I apologize, but I've forgotten. Again, ADHD issues. If I already asked you once, but what are you grinding for at the moment, man? Also, how many kills are you in, and have you got anything special today? Alright, we got one more pawn to go to, guys. And then we're going to reset time. Yeah, I have very severe ADHD, man. I got a lot of different symptoms with mine, though. Impulsiveness, forgetfulness, stuttering. I mean, yeah, I have a bunch of different things that goes on with me, man. I think I do pretty good for what I have, though. I at least try to deal with it day to day. It makes working really tough, though, in life, though. It makes holding jobs and stuff a difficult task, but I work with what I got. 1 level 9 today and like 30 to 40 kills. Oh, I got you. I'm assuming you're doing Jaguars. By the numbers alone, I'm assuming you're doing Jaguars. And I don't know why, but you guys have probably heard me, but I've been like pronouncing Jaguar like differently, like every time I say the name. I don't know why. I've been calling it Jaguar, I've called it Jaguar, and I've also been calling it Jaguar. Like I don't know what's going on with me, but it's like I can't, it's like my mouth doesn't want to stick to a certain way of pronouncing it. And I've always called them Jaguars. So, I don't know what's got me pronouncing them differently. See, anything over here? Alright, I didn't think there'd be anything here just solely because of the fact that it's already midnight. But, give me 1 second. Let me fast travel back over here to the house. Yeah, very true, Prayer. Oh, okay, Duck. Interesting, man. Yeah, I got diagnosed whenever I was 7. So. And then my life's been a drama story ever since then, which I'm not going to get into, but. Yeah, it's not very fun living with it, but you can't do much about it. Alright, man, so I'm going to show you where to get your DLCs. So, from the main menu, I'm going to show you this real quick. Give me 1 second, let me go to the main menu. So, on console, if you see down here where it says downloadable content, I believe it's available on PC this way as well. I'm not going to click on it because I've never done it from the main menu, and I don't want any of my stuff coming up if it does, which my stuff probably wouldn't anyways. But just out of safety, I'm not going to click this. But you just go down here to downloadable content, and you click it, whether you're on mouse or on console. So you just click it right here, and it'll open up the entire list of DLCs for you. So it has like all the maps, all the dogs, all the weapons. But yeah, this right here is where you go. On the main menu, you just go down here below settings, and it's right there where it says downloadable content. And that's where you find all your DLCs. Oh, dude, I reset it for nighttime again? Shoot. Alright, well, I guess we'll do the feeder run last. I did not mean to set it for nighttime, but that's okay. We'll just do another night run. No big deal. I like doing the feeders right after the night runs, because usually whatever I didn't find at night, you'll find on the feeders. But we'll do one run of the river. I don't think I'm going to do the ponds, because obviously there ain't very many things on the ponds right now. So, or at least at night there's not. So we're just going to do a quick speed run through the river, and then we'll reset time to the mornings. Oh, gotcha, Duck. Gotcha. Well, hopefully it doesn't hinder your life too much. I don't know much about turrets, but I do know it's not very fun. But yeah, I hope that hopefully you're able to manage it well, and hopefully you're okay. Hopefully it doesn't affect your life too much, or too badly. Let's go, Jaguar. Dun 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 dun. Hey! That right there may be confirmation that our male swap places with the female, guys. We shot a mythical, and we shot a female. And this is where the female was, and we now have a mythical here. So I am pretty sure that she swapped. Oh, hi, puppy. My dog is trying to be all sweet with me right now. She's coming over here licking my knee, trying to get me to let her up in my lap. But she knows she can't be up here whenever Daddy's streaming. And yet she's still trying her hardest. That guy's, I got an idea. Hang on a second. Yeah, I can't tell. I don't think this guy's anything special, but just out of safety, we're going to go ahead and just shoot him anyways with 308. Let me try to get over here real quick. I think he's going to try to float. If he tries to float, that's going to be unfortunate. Where is he? No! No! Don't do it! Oh, he's going to do it. Crap. We got a floater. Unfortunate. I'm going to let him do his thing, and I'm going to go over here and check this place. We'll have to go over there and get him in a minute. I do not leave a single male unclaimed, because if you don't claim a male, it cannot be a great one. So it will not come back as a great one, period, if you leave it laying. All right, we don't have nothing here. Let's go back over here. And I cannot fast travel again. Just to let you guys know, if you have a floater and you fast travel more than twice, it will despawn. So make sure if you guys have floaters, make sure you only fast travel one more time if necessary after you go to try to pick it up. But if you do it more than 2 times, the animal will no longer be in the water. So make sure that you guys only fast travel twice or less whenever you have floaters. Yeah, it's going to be a minute. I'm just going to hoof it. I'm going to refresh my stream real quick, guys. Give me a second. Alright, I'm back. Mimi, you cannot cuddle. Would you stop staring at me like that? You cannot get up here. I am sorry. And she continues to stare. What are we getting attacked by? What is it, Duke? I'm guessing it's a caiman. Because I'm not hearing any growls from jaguars. So I'm guessing it's a caiman. But he decided not to come after us after all. Looks like it might be a normal jaguar, but I figured I'd better play it safe either way. Guys, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to wait on this guy. I can't leave him, so we're gonna have to wait on him. Come on. Honestly, I bet there's like 4 to 6 people in my chat right now, but for whatever reason, the YouTube's only showing 2. It's been doing that for a while now, where it's like I can have like 10 to 12 people in chat, but YouTube will only show like half the number that's actually in here. I don't know why it does that. At least on my end, that's what it shows. Go on, baby. Go lay down. Go on. Go to your bed. Get over there and go lay down. Just want to stand here. Come on, floater. It's almost here, guys. Sorry we've had to wait so long, but it's almost here. There we go, Rose added. Yeah, he wasn't nothing too special. Alright, at least he finally got over here. Good grief. Alright, Benedict. I appreciate you for joining the stream, and hopefully I'll see you again next week in our other streams. I post my schedule every Sunday afternoon or evening, so just go to the post tab on my channel a couple of times this Sunday and see if you can see when I put my schedule out. But yeah, I'll tell you guys which days I'll be streaming every Sunday. But yeah, man, thank you for joining the stream. Make sure your notifications are turned on, and I'll hopefully see you in the streams next week. Thank you so much for being here. And again, if I do get a great one or anything special, I do make shorts about it. I don't really make shorts about diamonds, but I will make shorts about like rares or great ones, obviously. So you won't miss much. All right, let's go on down here. And guys, I am sorry if I'm getting quiet all of a sudden. I just kind of don't have very much to talk about at the moment. So I'm just going to do my thing, grind some Jaguars, and give you general commentary. If anybody wants to talk to me in chat, feel free to do so. I'll be more than happy to talk to anybody. But at the moment right now, I'm kind of out of topics to speak about. So I'm just going to kind of do my thing and chill and just shoot animals. But if you guys need anything, just let me know. I'm kind of thinking about switching the camouflage on my 375. I like the wood grain, but sometimes I like to have camo on it. Gotta run all the way out here. Like I said, there can be Jaguars like right at the very tip over here. And I can't see them until I get below 400 yards. So I gotta run all the way out here where the tripod is to be able to see over there. We are 59 kills in, for anybody wondering. We're 59. 5-9. Nothing. Little tapir. Dude, I haven't had any Jaguars here for a while. This used to be one of their favorite places to be, too. At nighttime, I'd usually always have a Jaguar or two here. Thank you, Warrior. Like I said, my birthday stream will be next week, but I really appreciate the early birthday on my wishes. And again, I'll be live next week with an actual birthday stream. So hopefully we'll see you then. But I appreciate you being here, man. Thank you so much for your support. And I'll hopefully see you next week if you're not able to make it back before the stream ends today. Okay, that guy's done for. Don't see anything here. I'm gonna go ahead and check this place over here real quick. And we'll come back and grab that other Jag. We do have a Jag over there. Level 7 Jaguar. A Jaguar, as some may say. Dude, I thought I had a tripod here. I did have a tripod here. Where'd my tripod go? I know for sure that I had a tripod here. I don't know where it's went. Okay, I think I'm going to leave that guy where he's at. We're going to go over here, grab this Jag, and then we're going to go back over there and try to get him. So, give me a second. Let me get my four-wheeler. We'll go grab this other We'll go grab this Jaguar, and then I am going to, I'm going to have to go over there and try to get the other one. Threat nearby. What do you think they're going to do with me on the four-wheeler? They can't catch me. Ah! Likewise, man. Peace to you too, my friend. Peace to you too. Where'd this guy die at? Man, he was all the way over here, wasn't he? Good grief. Alrighty. Rosetted. Now let's put a waypoint on this one. Because I'm going to try to use the four-wheeler to get over there some to him. If he's still there. I don't know if I've spooked him or not. I ain't scared of you all. I've never actually taken my four-wheeler over here, so this is going to be a good learning experience for me. So that I can tell how far I can drive my four-wheeler before I actually spook anything. I think right here will be okay. I could go further, but I think I'll be alright just right there. Let's see. I don't know if I may have spooked him when I fast traveled. But at least we know where he's at, so we can get him next run if we need to. Let's see, Jag, you over there? He might be out of render. We're going to run this way a little bit longer, but I'm thinking I may have been a little bit too close to him when I fast traveled. I should be able to see him from here. Yeah, unfortunately he did spook off. So we'll have to get him another knot. That's alright. Alright, we know that there's not many Jaguars on the ponds at nighttime right now, so I'm going to go ahead and just reset time. So that way we can check our feeders. Oh, thanks, Duke. I appreciate it. Can you join my server? Not today. We're just doing Great One Grinds today. And then next week we're also going to be doing some of my single-player stuff. But at the end of the month, next month, we do our monthly multiplayer stream. So at the end of every month, I usually give them I'll open up. I'm sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied. At the end of every month, I open up my multiplayer maps to the public and allow my people to actually come in and hunt with me and anybody else that would like to. So if you want to join us at the end of August, we will be doing our next multiplayer stream that day. It won't be this month because it's the month of my birthday, mine and my wife's anniversary, so I don't do multiplayer streams this month. But you're more than welcome to join us next month whenever we do the multiplayer stream if you want. What's up, Dukes? I don't know if you heard my answer to your question a minute ago or not, though. You can let me know if you heard it. But yeah, did you hear my answer to your question a minute ago? I didn't know if you maybe had to step away and missed it or something. Just want to make sure that you heard my answer for your question. Yeah, it's good to have you in the stream. Hope you're doing well. Oh, come on! What's it going to take for me to get a level 9 melanistic? My goodness. I really want a Black Panther diamond, and I've got a melanistic charcoal one, but I don't have a normal melanistic like this one. Dude, I was really hoping that would be it. How was that not a good shot? Well, that's going to kill it either way. Alright, let's go up here and check this out. I may have spooked this pond off, but that's okay. If we did, it'll be here next run. Also, for anybody that may be out there in chat or anybody that might be watching this at a later time, I think that I'm going to end the stream a little bit early today. We're going to go for about another 20 minutes. And then I think that I'm going to go ahead and end the stream just about 30 minutes early. There's a lot of people that seems like they're busy today and not really being able to be here for the stream. So I will probably do another 20 minutes of the stream, and then I'll probably go ahead and end things. But to anybody that is here and having a good time, thank you guys so much for being here. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe for me. I really would appreciate the support, guys. We are trying to reach 700 subscribers, maybe even 1,000 by the end of the year, maybe more. So any support you guys can give to the channel, I really would appreciate it. Tristan, what's up, man? Glad to see you can make it, brother. And you're fine, buddy, you're fine. We got about another 20 minutes left in the stream today. I was going to go another, like, 40, but unfortunately a lot of people are busy today and unable to be here for the stream, so I'm probably going to end about a half an hour early today, but we still got about 20 more minutes left in the stream. We can still hang out some. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Glad to see you made it. Where did this guy go? You met up with your mate from Sweden? Oh, I hear that. I hear that. Like I said, it's the summer right now. A lot of people are doing stuff for 4th of July and whatnot, so I didn't expect a huge crowd today or anything, but I figured we'd stream some. But yeah, today it's been mostly just about 2 or 3 people in the stream at most. A lot of people kind of coming in, saying hey, and then having to leave. So I think that we'll probably do about another 20 minutes on the stream, and then I'll probably get off at about 5:30 or 4:30 rather. It's about 4:10, about 4:12 my time right now. Dude, why can't I get one of these as a diamond? I've got a melanistic charcoal diamond, but I need a normal mela. I want a Black Panther trophy. How's the stream been? Have I had any good shots? I've had plenty of good shots, but as far as trophies, we haven't had any trophy shots today. No diamonds, no rares, unfortunately. We did make some pretty good progress, though. We started at 25 kills, and we're now at 62. So we've definitely been making progress on the numbers front. But as far as trophies are concerned, we don't have any legendaries or diamonds just yet. Or excuse me, rares. But I think we did manage to swap out a male for a female. Or excuse me, a female for a male. Which that's always a W. So we were able to do that today at least. One less female for us to worry about is better than one more. If I can get it to where it's all males down here, that'd be great. I think that might be my final female, too. I have a couple that, for whatever reason, tend to keep showing back up again. But, I think they're solo females, and they're kind of bouncing around the river and the creek, and, the ponds that I have. Because the other two don't really show up very often. But I did have one that was here, like, all the time, and I think I was able to swap her today. So that's really good. Do I got any plans for the 4th of July? Here in South Africa, it's not like a big celebration. It's called Durban July, and we just go watch horse racing and bet on them. That's actually still pretty cool. So no, we don't have any plans for the 4th of July necessarily. But next week is the week after next is my birthday. So I'm gonna have an early birthday stream next Friday, and we're gonna be playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag on its launch day, which will be our final stream of the week. That'll be my birthday stream for you all. So my birthday's on the 14th. And my birthday stream will be on the 10th, because next week will be our last week that I'm going to be live until I get back from vacation. So we'll be live 3 days next week, and then the week after that, there won't be anything coming to the channel because my wife and I will be traveling. But I'll be back the week after that though. So there'll be 1 week without any kind of content or anything. Legendary, let's go. Tristan, you brought good luck to me today, man. We finally got a diamond to show up. Let's go. I don't know if it is a diamond, but it's a legendary. We'll take it. We'll take it. It should be, yep, that's in there. There we go. Thank you for showing up, Tristan. You gave us, you coming into the stream gave us luck enough to get a legendary in here. Let's go. Threat. Was there another one? Was there 2? I mean, that does happen sometimes, but I didn't expect that. Oh, I appreciate you, Tristan. I really do, man. But yeah, my birthday is on the 14th, and my wife and I's anniversary. Oh, it trolled us. Oh, crap. It wasn't a diamond. It trolled. It trolled by 0.032. Oh, that's so... The only legendary is going to troll us today. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. Can't do nothing about it, though. But yeah, like I was saying, my birthday's on the 14th, and then close to that is mine and my wife's anniversary. So we celebrate both during the vacation. So yeah, we got some good plans for that. We're gonna go to the lake and do some fishing and hang out, watch some movies and whatnot. Take a break just get away from everything. Leave the video games behind us at home and stuff, and just kind of just spend some time together. We're gonna be away for about 4 or 5 days, and then we're gonna come back home and spend the rest of the week here at the house. And we might travel and do some other things around the cities and stuff around here. But that's about the only plans that we have. But we usually try to do our vacation around our anniversary and my birthday every year. You know, I'm gonna shoot that tapir. I am gonna shoot this one just in case I get a diamond out of it. I mean, why not? I like tapirs. Yes, Tristan. So it is. So basically, the 4th of July celebrates our independence as as our own country. So the 4th of July was whenever America won its independence from the rest of the from this continent, I guess is the best way to put it. And we celebrate by shooting off bunches of fireworks. We have fireworks shows all around the country during that time of the year. And it's just a big celebration for the United States becoming its own entity. So yeah, that's what it's about. It's a very, very big time for our nation and whatnot. So people fire off fireworks all weekend long. People are throwing parties, and which I don't do the getting drunk parts by any means, but everybody else, there's a lot of drinking and driving, and it's dangerous too this time of the year too. But we don't indulge in any of the drinking or anything. My wife and I, we just we watch the fireworks. And that's about as much as we do. But yeah, it's a lot of partying this time of year for the U.S. It really is. That's not a bad question, man. We're still going to be within the same state. Yeah, it's about the place that we're going is about 2 hours away from where we live. So we're going to be spending about 2 hours away from where I live, and yeah, we're just going to leave, like I said, we're just going to leave everything behind and just try to have a good time and whatnot. So that's not a bad question at all, man. I mean, even if I was leaving the state, I don't have to tell you which state we're going to or anything. So I mean, like I said, that's not a bad question at all. But I do respect the fact that you're trying to. I do. Thank you for your respect and your consideration over that question, though. I appreciate it. But yeah, that was nothing bad. You're good. Like the only time I won't answer a question is if it's completely and utterly something that'll give away the location of where I live, or the location about where I'll be. So like I like anytime we go on vacation, I won't be telling anybody about like specifically where we'll be. But then again, I don't have face cam either, so nobody would be able to know who I was even if they ran into me. But still, that's kind of my thing. Is that I don't answer specifics, but I don't care a bit to answer the question, if that makes sense. I'll definitely answer your question, but I'll do it with a broad answer. So yeah, you're good. Yeah, it's a really good time, man. It's a really good time. Unless you're trying to sleep at night. If you got neighbors like we have that want to shoot off these really big bangers at nighttime, it is so hard to go to sleep, brother. So like my wife, she suffers this time of year because she works early in the mornings, and we have neighbors that want to shoot off these really big fireworks for like the first 2 hours of every single night. So she can't like lay down. She can't like try to go to sleep till like 11 o'clock or midnight in some cases. So yeah, she loses a couple hours of sleep due to it. But for the U.S., it's a very big time. For people that are trying to sleep to go to work, it's kind of miserable. Yeah, very true, man. Very true. I mean, like I said, that's why I got to keep my eyes open for things. I've only ever had to ban one person from my channel, and they were a subscriber. But the only reason they seemed like they wanted to be subscribed to my channel was so that way they could be rude to me. And ironically, their name on YouTube was actually called Conflict. Like, that was actually their name. And their name suited them. Let me just put it that way. All they ever wanted to do was complain about how I played Call of the Wild. They were always trying to call me out for being uneducated in what was rares and what wasn't, which I was still learning how to stream at the time. Yeah, like it was about 3 years ago whenever he was a thing. But eventually I put out something for Marvel Rivals, and he actually laughed at me in the comment section, like literally put LOL, nobody wants to see your Marvel Rivals stuff. So I'd had enough at that point, and I just replied back to him. I said, dude, this is a Call of the Wild channel. We were simply just reaching out and playing a different game that I'm not a master at. I just really enjoy playing it. And clearly you can't handle this channel, so I'm going to do you a favor. And I sent him that comment, and then I banned him from the channel. So yeah, like I said, I don't like kicking people by any means. He's been the only person I've ever had to kick, thankfully. But I don't put up with crap, man. I really don't. And I also got a death threat. I don't know if you know this, but like last stream, I ended up getting a death threat from somebody on multiplayer, all because that I was leaving a map. I had Scotland open for our multiplayer stream, and there was a guy that joined like within the like while I was getting my closing to the map, telling everybody that I was going to be leaving and I was changing maps. And the guy literally ended up telling me he called me the N-word twice and told me that it's stupid how he can't even hunt on the only server that was for Scotland. And he told me I should go and kill myself, all because he couldn't hunt. So immediately I just kicked him from the map, but what I should have done is I should have reported him. But like I said, I didn't know how to handle the situation. I never had anybody be so rude to me before, so I just ended up kicking him. But yeah, that's been the most crazy thing that's happened on my channel so far to me, was what happened during a multiplayer stream this week, or last week rather. So yeah, it was crazy. What's up, Raven? I'm glad to see that you're lurking. I appreciate it. It's called Diwali. I hope I didn't butcher that too much. It's like a religious celebration, and they send off huge fireworks. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I've never heard of that before, but that sounds really neat. Yeah, I like learning about celebrations and stuff that other countries have. Even if we don't celebrate them here in the U.S., just because I've always been like a fan of like origin stories, if that makes sense. So like superheroes' origins, along with like origins of like certain celebrations that the world has throughout the different continents. I've always been very interested in learning and seeing about those things, just to see how different the world is from where we live here. But that is really cool, man. That is really cool. Honestly, man, it's just stupid. Like I said, you just have some of those people out there that's just like that's like just self-entitled, and if they can't get something to go their way, they just slip out. I mean, that's just how they are. I don't know if it's due to traumas or just how they were raised, but yeah, there's just people out there, man, that just don't give a flip. And if they don't get things their way, they will literally treat you like you're the world's worst garbage, all because you messed up their plans for the day. So that guy came into my map and was wanting to hunt on Scotland, but he unfortunately had got there at like the very last like couple of minutes of the stream, or at least of us being at that spot. And yeah, he blew his top on me just because he couldn't hunt. My mom is calling me real quick, guys. I'm gonna answer her phone call. She didn't know I was streaming. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. Give me 1 second to refresh my stream. And by the way, guys, I was going to end my stream a little bit early, but I think I'll go ahead and extend it to the full time. We'll stay on until 5. So we got another 30. We will have another 35 minutes left in the stream now. I thought I was going to end a little bit early, but I'm actually having a good time grinding these Jaguars, and I don't really see the reason to end the stream. So we'll stretch it out for the remainder of the time. We'll do a full stream today. Let me see. I hate the N-word because I find it very disrespectful to call people that, so I'm sorry it happened to you, bro. It's okay. I mean, like I said, it's just people, man. And all you can do is let it go through one ear and out the other. I mean, you're going to end up running into those jerks that just feel like that everything should go, you know, that they're just better than other people or whatever have you. And all you can really do if they're in a video game environment is just ban them or kick them and report them. Sadly for me, I did not get to report it, but yeah, like I said, it's just, that's all you can really do, man. So it wasn't that big of a deal. It didn't affect me too bad. The only thing that actually me not reporting the guy actually affected me more than what he said. Like I'm like realizing that I didn't report him, that I just kicked him alone. That actually was the thing that hurt me the worst because I really should have reported that guy. Because death threats obviously should not stand, and especially for something as stupid as that. So yeah, like I said, just next time if anything like that happens again, I'll just have to make sure. Did I miss? Yeah, anything like that happens again, I'll just have to make sure that I report it. Because last time I just ended up kicking the guy and I didn't get to report him. So being in Africa where most of the slavery happened, still talk large offensive to the N-word. I never see myself calling anyone that after knowing the history it holds over a map. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it shouldn't be used. Period. I mean, I know it can be seen as I mean, depending on how you're using it, it can even be racist. And yeah, I don't. Some people just use it in their everyday language as like an insult. Like they don't mean it in a racist way, but they're using it as an insult, like to call people stupid. But instead of calling them stupid, they call them the N-word. And even that's terrible in my opinion. So yeah, that's just wrong. I mean, calling me the N-word is one thing, but even going as far as him to tell me that I should just kill myself all because I wouldn't let him hunt on my map. I mean, that was just stupid. I mean, to me, that was nothing more than acting like a baby, in my opinion. So yeah. But what can you do? Hopefully he'll never join my maps again. Hopefully we'll never hear from him again, and that's all I really care about. What's up, Prayer? Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm glad to see you can make it. Yeah, guys, we extended the stream. I was going to end a little bit early, but I'm still having a pretty good time with the Jaguars, so I decided just to go ahead and make it a full stream today, so we will be live for the next 30 minutes. So we got 30 more minutes for a great one to show up, guys. Hopefully it happens. Hopefully it happens. If not a great one, then at least the albino. I need to get the albino Jaguar killed, if I can. Now, that wasn't the only thing that happened during the stream, though, too, guys. We actually had another person that was rude to me that same day. On the second map of the day, we were playing on, or no, actually, I take it back. That was actually the same map. It was just later. It was just earlier. So, it was our first map of the day on Scotland. I guess just people were wanting to hunt the map and be rude. I don't know. But me and Wolf Boss were having a really good conversation, just having a good time as two friends hunting together. And somebody that was on the map had the nerve to literally ask us if we could mute our mics. And obviously, that was just an insult because you actually have the ability yourself to mute other people. But instead of him muting us, he decided to literally get on the comms just to ask us to mute ourselves. So basically telling us to shut up. And it was just me and Wolf Boss having a good conversation while trying to hunt animals. So he got kicked immediately. He said, "Man, can you guys just mute your mics?" And as soon as he asked that, I said, "Sure," and then I kicked him. So hopefully I took care of that, but. Okay, that's a Mela, and that is a normal, so they're both level 7s. I hate whenever they come over here. We may not get the other one. Yeah, we ain't gonna be able to get the other one. Threat? Where's the threat? Is the other Jaguar attacking us? No. It's a Cayman. What's up, brother? Lay down. Yeah. I mean, what'd you think was going to happen there? Living in Alabama, this is one of the map's most racist states, so I have to hear it a lot, and it gets annoying after a while. And the way some people act around as African Americans is disgusting to me. It really can be, man. It really can be. Some people think that just because it's on a screen or online, they can just say whatever they want. But what I like about you is how positive you are, man. These streams are very good energy. I appreciate you so much. Yeah, like I said, guys, we don't need to talk about it too much because obviously it could cause an uproar if somebody comes in here and then gets offended by us talking about like possible racist comments. So we do need to end this conversation, unfortunately. But yeah, guys, like I said, just keep your eyes open. Make sure that you report anything that might happen during multiplayer or whatever you're doing these days. The world can be a very evil place right now, so just make sure that you guys do what you really need to do to get to go after bullies. Because I do not stand up. I do not stand for it, period. But yeah, what you just said, Tristan, thank you so much for the compliment, man. I try to say very positive vibes. I mean, like I said, this is how I am in real life. Like, if any of you guys meet, like got to meet me, which I don't think it ever happened. But if you guys ever did get to meet me, the way you're hearing me now is how you hear me in real life. Like, I'm always very courteous to everybody. I treat everybody like they're my best friend, and I try my best to be there for anybody if they have problems in life. So, there is no mask that I wear while I do Call of the Wild. What you guys are hearing now is genuinely who I am, so the fact that you guys enjoy being here and my energy is very attractive to you guys and enjoy being here for the stream because of it, it really does mean the world to me. So thank you guys so much. Right now, this is mainly a hobby, but I do hope that one day it will become something more. How am I finding the Jaguar hunt? It is one of my favorite grinds in the game, and I absolutely love the Great One Jaguars. I don't think there's a single fur color that's bad. But like I said, whenever I do get the Guild Dusk, I am planning on grinding until I get him. Because I really do want the Black Jaguar. I don't know why I'm resetting time. But yeah, it's actually a really good grind, especially after you get all the chores done, as I call them. But with the chores being like swapping out males for females and being able to like whittle down your map to where you can just be in a certain area. Which, like I said, in the Great One Guide that I'll try to release next week for you guys, I will try to explain all that to you all. But yeah, once you get everything ready and get it good and going, it's a lot of fun. Like, I really thoroughly enjoy the Jaguar grinds. I really do. Thank you, Raven. Yeah, thank you guys so much. And thank you, Warrior. Guys, seriously, thank you guys so much for the support. And like I said, guys, if you have any family members that have YouTube accounts and you can just get them to subscribe to the channel just to help my channel grow, that would be great. If you know anybody that's lurking and you can try to get them to talk and chat, like I said, again, like keeping chat going is really what makes these streams fun, guys. Like constantly talking to me, asking me questions, just having a good time on here. That really is what makes the stream fun. Yes, hunting is great on here, but I mean, like, keeping conversations going encourages other people to speak to us, and then if they really enjoy the topics and conversations, they'll subscribe. So, like I said, guys, thank you so much for being supporters to the channel. Thank you guys so much for helping my channel try to grow, and hopefully, I'm hoping I hit 1,000 subs this year, if not a little bit more. But we got plenty of time to still reach that, and I'm hoping that we do it. And with your all support, I really have no doubts. I really don't. And I'm like I said, this is a dream. This is literally a dream of mine. Is to make this a full-time job, where I can just get on here, grind great ones, and hang out with you guys 5 days a week. That is my dream. Monday through Friday, streaming 3 days a week, 3 hours a day. I mean, that's what I would love to do. But again, I'm only going to start doing that if my channel is big enough to support that. So. Yeah, for now, all I can do is just say thank you. Make sure you guys have your notifications turned on. Make sure you guys are here for all the streams. Go to my content, watch my other stuff that I've done, like my playthroughs and my concerts if you want to. Which my concerts won't actually benefit the channel too much because they're not gaming, but it does help with watching. It does help them show interest in the channel, I think. What is up? It's a female? Where did you come from? Stupid female, get out of here. Nobody wants a female in here. I mean, get out of here. I thought I swapped all my females. Apparently not. Get out of my sight. You disgust me. Ugh. Who said I wanted you in this place? Making you chicken breast and some french fries for lunch? That ain't bad. That's not a bad combination. My wife and I, we recently had chicken legs, corn, and green beans. And, then I had chicken tenders, green beans, and corn yesterday. We like our green beans and corns around here. Yes, Tristan, very true. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Like I said, the like button right now is way more important than the subscription button. Although, you know, I can't make this a living without subscribing too. But like I said, the more times you guys hit the like button on my videos and on my streams, the more chances we have of getting more people drawn to the channel. Because the algorithm feeds off the like buttons. So if a lot of people are liking my content, YouTube will look at that and it'll start drawing more people into the channel and helping us grow. So make sure you guys are hitting that like button for me too. It's a really big thing to help the channel grow. So thank you guys so much for hitting it. Dude, I really don't want a female Cayman here at night. I mean, if it can only be female, fine, but I really don't want her here. You've been here since 400 subs? Yeah, I know, Prayer. Thank you so much for all your support, man. For anybody that's been here for a long period of time, thank you guys so much for returning. Thank you guys so much for wanting to watch the streams. I mean, like I said, guys, you guys really do mean the world to me. I didn't think I would have, like, legitimate fans. At least this quick on the channel. So thank you guys so much for enjoying what I do, enjoying me as a person, and just being here overall. It really does mean the world to me. Thank you guys. We're ordering out for work. I don't care. I don't know what we're having. Hopefully something good. Hopefully you guys are having something good, man. Dude, I know that I used to work at this place that would invite restaurants to do catering for us. And man, every time it would be Fazoli's or a barbecue joint, man, those days were the best. Hello? Oh. I didn't know what that was at first. I was like, is that a Jag? Oh, you're fine, Zero. I know your situation. So it's not a problem at all. I appreciate you letting me know, but like I said, I know that you're having to come in and out because you're working today. But I appreciate you letting me know either way. You're doing the best that you can, and that's all that matters. That's all that matters, man. All right. No Jags here. Neighbors were setting off fireworks last night, dude. We could barely even sleep for like the first 2 hours last night. We had some of the biggest, baddest fireworks firing over top of our house last night, and they would rattle the entire house. Like every time that they would pop, we had like dishware in the house that would rattle. And it was honestly kind of scary for a while. But thankfully, they only had like 5 of those big ones, and the rest of them were normal. But yeah, it was. We didn't really get to try to go to sleep last night till midnight. So. Took a while for the fireworks to finally die off. It was definitely a little bit rough. You got to come and see the 4th of July. So, Tristan, if you ever do come and see the 4th of July, make sure that you go to a state that actually has a festival that shoots them off. Because there's certain states that actually do like shows, like fireworks shows, and certain states that don't. So, if you can make sure that the state that you go to actually sets off fireworks and has like a big show of them, that is what I would recommend for you, because they are a lot of fun. They are a lot of fun. If you can actually see like a really big fireworks display. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take it that there's no more jaguars on our ponds at night, so I'm going to go ahead and reset time for the morning so we can check our feeders. And since I've been fast traveling around the ponds, I am going to do a main menu reset this time. Your goat barn roof got torn up and a tree got stuck by lightning. There was a bad storm and holy wind. There was branches and trash everywhere. Oh my gosh. I hope you guys are okay. Yeah, we didn't get any storms that we were supposed to. I think the last couple of days we were supposed to get hit by like really bad storms. And we saw some lightning and some big clouds off in the distance, but they never got over top of us. Like they went around us every single time that we were supposed to get a storm, we didn't get them. So we got lucky. You love the morning, you love watching it. Yeah, I know, man. Like, if I could make this grind where it's nothing but morning hunts, I would definitely do it, because I love hunting during the day. As you guys know, I'm not a very big nighttime hunter. But sadly, you have to use feeders to hunt them during the day, unless you just want to randomly walk around. But you only get 8 feeders, so it is kind of rough, because you can only do like 8 at a time. Now, that's not to say you couldn't do the grind on 8 animals a day. You definitely could do this grind. But like I said, once you've shot all the animals, every animal that you kill has a 15-minute delay before they'll respawn. In some cases, not every case, but in some cases they will have to take 15 minutes. I don't know why. So you're going to end up hitting dry spouts doing that. So again, right now we haven't killed that many animals, and it's because that a lot of them are on the 15-minute timer right now. That's the reason why you guys ain't seeing me shoot as many as we were at the beginning of the stream. It's simply just because a lot of them are in limbo right now. So. But then again, it could mean something. I mean, like I said, right before my Great One spawned, I had barely any animals on my map, and then next thing you know, I got 5 diamonds in a row and 1 rare, and then the next thing that I spawned was the Great One. So, you never know, guys. Oh gosh, Raven, so it's missing completely? Oh, it's rough. How much would it cost you guys to replace it if you guys decide to replace it, by the way? I don't know how much that is, because I don't think I've had that. Is that a rare? I don't think that's a rare, but he looks awfully dark. Hang on a second. That might be a rare. I can't tell right now, but let me get a little bit closer so I can see. No, not a rare. Womp womp. He looked really dark from that distance. I thought it may have been a pseudo Mela for a minute there. Oh, good thing I didn't pull the trigger. What just happened? I shot him, and then he was still walking for a split second, then he just flopped over. That was interesting. Go ahead and grab him. Whoop, wrong tent. My bad. That's your life. Yeah, I understand that. I got you, Prayer. Yeah, your life is God in Call of the Wild. Yeah, I hear that. I play other games too and stuff like that, but like right now, the games that I'm currently playing whenever I'm not doing Call of the Wild is Horizon Forbidden West, because I absolutely love those games. I've been playing some Marvel Rivals as always. DC, what else did I play recently? That's really about it. I haven't played much of anything else, honestly, lately. Go ahead and fire this guy. Got some mythicals here. Oh, I don't know who asked me if we got any trophies lately. We did get 1 legendary. A little bit ago we had a legendary show up, but sadly it trolled us. Somebody asked me a minute ago if we had any trophies, and I said no, but I forgot we actually did have a legendary today, but it trolled. It trolled by .03. So it was close, but no cigar. USA food looks so good. I always want to see Insta reels. What would you say your favorite takeout spot to order from is? Honestly, it really depends on the state and the time of day. Because you're going to end up getting some flops, and you're going to end up getting some really good stuff if you're ordering them a food to take out and stuff. So anytime you're eating out, I'd recommend the afternoon hours. So like between 11 and 4 is usually the best times to get food. And make sure that it's actually going to be good. Now, like I said, there is some restaurants that actually have really good employees and you can get good food all around the day. But, you know, there's always going to be those restaurants, too, where you're going to end up getting flops. But, yeah, but honestly, I mean, I really don't know where you should go. If you ever find yourself in Kentucky, I would recommend checking out going to Corbin, Kentucky, and checking out the Colonel Sanders Cafe, because that's where KFC was born, and it's a really, really cool museum in there, and it has some really good food. So I'd recommend that location. And I haven't been very much else around the area, so I wouldn't really know where to tell you. But I do know that KFC is good. Papa John's is really good pizza. If you ever get around Donato's, that's a really good pizza joint. Let me see. Sonic is really good. Their Sonic hamburgers are good. Arby's is nice. I mean, there's so many options, man. I mean, there isn't like a go-to spot, but if you don't mind spending some money and you like seafood, then you can't beat Red Lobster. Red Lobster is my favorite seafood joint, and so if you're able to get to a Red Lobster and check them out if you like seafood, they're a little bit pricey, but they're really good too. And also, anybody else in the chat that's giving you ideas, all of their ideas are great too. I've been watching chat, and yeah, they're giving you some good options there as well. Oh gosh, Raven. Thankfully, our McDonald's is actually pretty good. We have one McDonald's, we have two different McDonald's around our area, and one of them is always great, and the other one is hit and miss. So that's rough that your McDonald's is bad. Like I said, you go to one of our McDonald's and you're always gonna have a good time, and then you go to another one and it's like it's gonna miss most of the time. It's gonna either be a miss or a hit. So. Yeah, the Red Lobster is awesome. Crab legs are my favorite seafood in the world. I absolutely love snow crab legs. So yeah, they're really, really good. However, my wife actually likes the way that I make them over Red Lobster, because whenever you boil crab legs, it actually makes them extremely sweet. Which I like them both ways. But my wife, she likes them baked. So the way that I make my crab legs is that I get a pan. And I put aluminum foil on the bottom of the pan. I lay my 2 pounds or 4 pounds of crab legs on top, and then I get more aluminum foil and I wrap it on the top of it. And then before you do that, though, you actually want to run all of your legs under cold water and get all the ice off of them and out from inside of them, because that ice will turn into water, and you don't want water to be boiling on the inside, because, like I said, the way that we make our crab legs, we want it to be a very good balance of sweetness and meatiness. So every each crab leg will get ran under the water until we know there's no more ice left on it. So we defrost it in our hands. After that, we put it on top of the foil. Take another thing of foil, put it on top of the crab legs, and then we put it in the oven for 45 minutes. And they come out, and they are just the right amount of sweetness. It's not overpowering. It's still really well and meaty. And there's not that much water to worry about, so you ain't going to make a mess when you crack them open. And yeah, to me, that's the best way to make crab legs as well. But Red Lobster's crab legs are to die for if you like crab legs. They do boil theirs, but I still love it either way. It is very, very good. Come on, man. Give me a diamond. Ugh. Every time there's a straight Mela, it's always a level 7 or a mythical for me. I mean, I got a diamond charcoal, and that one might be a charcoal, actually. But I really want just a diamond Mela. Like, just a straight Black Panther that's a diamond. I know I'll get it eventually, but dude, every single straight melanistic that I've found has not been a legendary. Yeah, I got that one as a diamond. The melanistic charcoal I actually do have a diamond of. But I need just normal Mela. How much is the average like meal takeaway from the USA, like burgers, something like that? So in my area here in Kentucky, the average that you'll spend if you're wanting a burger and fries is going to be right around about $10 to $15 US, depending on what you're buying. It's and what restaurant it's coming from. I'd say the average is about 11. If you're just wanting just a burger and fries, then it's about $11 on average, at least in the area that I live. Anybody else in the chat that wants to tell what their average for like a burger and fries is, you can. But like I said, I'm a Kentucky boy and I don't really travel much, so that's about the best I can give you. But if it tells you anything, like where I live, in the area that I live in, the average is about 11 to 15. But if you drive like an hour away from here and go to a different part of Kentucky, you can end up getting burgers that are like a lot more expensive, like for $15 or $16. So it really just depends on where you are, to be honest, Tristan. It depends on where you are and what state you're in. Like, if you're in Lexington, Kentucky, the food's going to be expensive because there's a lot of people that live there. So, like, if you're in like a lesser city where it's like a smaller community of people, then usually it's cheaper. But so like bigger cities, bigger money. Smaller cities, smaller money. If that helps you any, that's about the best way I can answer that one. Oh, yes, Cracker Barrel I can agree with. Applebee's is kind of mid where I'm at, unfortunately. We do have an Applebee's here, but it's not the greatest. And it's a pretty decent little drive from where I live, but we do have an Applebee's that's about, I don't know, a little over half an hour away from here, give or take. And it's pretty good, but it's not great. I will tell you guys another one. Actually, Tristan, let me tell you this one too. See if you guys agree with me on this one. Cheddar's. If you guys have ever ate at a Cheddar's, that I would recommend a Cheddar's all the way. Cheddar's is a great. Most time if you go to a Cheddar's Scratch Kitchen, usually they're really, really good. So I'd recommend a Cheddar's to you too, Tristan. Like I said, Cheddar's is also a little bit pricey, but they're not as pricey as like a Red Lobster or something. But yeah, Cheddar's is great. They have amazing ribs. They have very good burgers, great chicken tenders, good onion rings for the most part. So yeah, Cheddar's Scratch Kitchen is one I'd recommend to you as well. Dang, Tristan. Well, I won't have to hurt too much for money then if I ever decide to come to Africa. My goodness. You guys got it cheap there. I wish that our food could be that good as far as price is concerned. That's awesome. Alright guys, we got about 10 minutes left in the stream. That's not going to be enough time for us to shoot anything else. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a spot and look of my run, and then we're going to have to end the stream. So we're going to go across every single location that we might have a Jaguar in, and we're going to try to see what's there. If it's a diamond, rare, or great one, we will shoot it. Otherwise, we're just going to leave it. I think that's a black, so we don't got to worry about that one. You've never heard of Cheddar's, Raven? Well, it's really good. If you ever want to try a new restaurant, Cheddar's is really, really good. Oh yeah, Tristan, I appreciate you being here too, by the way, man. You've been very, very good since you've been a very good supporter of my channel since you subscribed. You're here for almost all the streams, so I really do appreciate you. So thank you for subscribing to the channel and supporting it as well as you do. Thank you, man. And like I said, guys, we are going to go and still check all. Don't go anywhere because we are still going to check all of our zones. So the stream is not over yet. I do have plenty of time, I believe, to be able to check all of our zones before I have to end the stream today. So we are going to check the entirety of the river, and then we're going to try to do all the ponds before I end the stream. And then I will post my schedule this Sunday about what days next week we're going to be live. And again, guys, do not forget that next week is going to be our final week of streams before my vacation. So make sure that you guys come to those streams. Make sure that you guys hang out with me some. Again, I'm not sure if we're doing Call of the Wild next week or not. I'll have to make up my mind about it. Because I'm kind of feeling like I want to play other games on stream next week where it's my birthday week. For YouTube at least. So, like I said, I'll let you guys know exactly what games I decide on. It probably will be Call of the Wild as usual. But as of right now, I am kind of leaning towards maybe storyliners and stuff. But yeah, next Friday will be my birthday stream for everybody too. If you guys want to come and celebrate my birthday with me, my birthday's on the 14th, but we're gonna have the stream on the 10th if I can. Or 9th, actually. It's either the 9th or the 10th. Whatever day next Friday is. Or Thursday. I'll let you guys know whenever I can. The closest one to you is Chattanooga, Tennessee. Maybe it's more like in this area of the place then. Maybe it's more like a Ohio, Kentucky, Tennessee place then. I didn't know if there was a Cheddar's anywhere else, but yeah, I would recommend it though. It's really good. They have a little bit of everything there, so it's definitely a good restaurant. But that's interesting, Raven. I didn't know that I didn't know that. I think there is something standing out there. I just can't get a scope. Yeah, there is something out there. Oh, it's an ocelot. Okay, never mind. Just an ocelot. Thank you, Tristan. I appreciate it, man. We're gonna be going to the lake. My mom and my dad have a lake house that they bought and fixed up and everything, so my wife and I are gonna go stay there for a few days. Do some fishing. I'm gonna go shopping around the city. That's near us. And then we're gonna come back home a few days later, and we're just gonna hang out around the house. Maybe we might travel to Tennessee and do some stuff down in Tennessee or something. But yeah, we're just gonna have a good time and just relax and do some stuff on our own. It's gonna be great. We'll have my birthday, and then we're also gonna have our anniversary too. So yeah, it's gonna be a good week. Oh yeah, you guys wanted to see my lodge. Okay. Well, I tell you guys what, let me finish the river, and then I will try to do a speed run through one of my lodges. Do you guys want to do the European lodge, or do you guys want to do North American? Let me know in the stream, which one do you guys want to see? We're not going to have enough time for all of them, so because we only got about 5 minutes left. But we are going to try to at least check the rest of these spots and make sure there's not a great one. But which one do you guys want to see? Do you want to see the North American lodge or the European lodge? Thank you, Prayer. I appreciate it. What's up, M3K? Welcome to the stream, man. Glad to have you. I'm sorry you're coming in at the very end, guys, but make sure that you guys help support the channel. We got a 700 sub goal, so make sure you guys subscribe and turn on notifications. We stream 3 days a week, 3 hours at a time, and I will have my schedule out for you guys on Sunday. So make sure you guys like the stream. Make sure you guys subscribe. I'd appreciate your help trying to get to 1,000 subs. Thank you all so much. You almost choked to death on a piece of chicken. Whoop. Careful. I can't reach you from here, Raven, so make sure that you don't die, because I can't give you CPR from this distance. Alright, I know what's going to be on the rest. Let's go ahead and let me go to the closest to my fast travel, and then we'll go check out my lodge. Alright guys, I'm gonna go to my lodge real quick. We'll do a quick tour. Like I said, I can't do a whole lot of like standing and looking. So if you guys want to see more of it, you'll just have to rewind the stream. But because I'm gonna be a little bit pressed for time. But I'll show you my North American lodge real quick. I should have reset time so that way we can see better. I'm sorry guys, I meant to reset time so that way you guys can see the lodge better and better lighting. But and then we'll just try to keep pace, and I'll just show you everything I got in here. Oh gosh, Raven, the dog ate it. That's rough. Now guys, last time I tried to do this, the game crashed on me. So hopefully it doesn't crash this time. But yeah guys, welcome to the North American Lodge. Like I said, I can't really show you much. I'm going to show you the animals themselves. But these are my 3 biggest diamond whitetails. There's a 270 something there in the middle. I can't remember what he is, but he's like 273, 274. These are all 3 of my Great One whitetails. I have 1 cluster rack and 2 big racks. Up there's some moose and some pheasants, diamond pheasants and rare pheasants. We got one of my biggest diamonds right here, over 300. We got my grave-hide wolf, Great One wolf. We've got the egg white, the melanistic, the dark gray, and the albino wolf. We got another big diamond moose. We got 2 leucistic mule deers. We got a bunch of pheasants and a bunch of other diamonds over here. We got we got one of the rarest mule deer over here, being the Isabeline. This is not a rare, but he got close to it. And then that's about the same story. Back there, we got some more diamonds. A diamond whitetail. This is my favorite. This is my favorite diamond mule deer in the game. It's called the crown rack, and it's actually really rare to get this rack as a diamond. So I was really fortunate to get this rack. But that is my favorite diamond of the mule deer in the game right now. Got a diamond jackrabbit. Got a bunch of pheasants, as you guys can see. I had over. I think my pheasant grind was like 3,000. Was like 3,100 or something. But yeah, we got the leucistic and mela pheasants. The only rare I didn't get out of the pheasants was an albino, and all the thousands of kills we did, I never got an albino. This is my garnet great one, along with another melanistic. Got some great one whitetails and muleys on the wall. That is the biggest gold I've ever got of that rack. Got two big 300 moose. We've got my great one bear fighting a diamond bear. So we got my glacier great one along with my biggest diamond black bear to date so far. Just a whole bunch of diamond moose through here. We got a bunch of diamond wolves, diamond mule deers. We got all three rares of whitetails here. That is the closest to a super rare I've gotten, guys. In case you guys are wondering, this is my biggest rare animal I have out of any of my lodges. Sadly, I do not have a super rare in 4,000 hours of playing the game, but I do have gold rares, and that guy is the closest I've ever gotten. He was a level 2, unfortunately. That guy was also a really good one. Got some diamond turkeys back there. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. Some diamond muleys, got some diamond wolves, which I just completed the wolves actually just the other day. My wife and I were doing wolf grinding, and I just completed those 4. Walking here, we got some diamond turkeys, some diamond moose, diamond whitetails, my leucistic, muley. Like I said, I'm still working on some of these rooms. Another big piebald up there. So these rooms ain't the important ones. The other rooms are. Just got some diamond moose in here, nothing too special. Got a piebald Rocky Mountain elk, some big diamond muleys. Got a melanistic, female fox. Got an albino female fox. We got a albino moose. My favorite great one in my entire game. This out of all my great ones, this one is my favorite, guys. This was the great one we got before our last one. Took 3,000. I can't remember how many kills it took actually. It was a couple thousand kills, I believe. But yeah, these are my favorite mule deer great one I've got. Got the great one moose. My other great one muley, which was my first one that I got off of Ski Ridge. Got a melanistic moose, some rare moose up here. Decent level 4. By the way, guys, here's my wide boy. If you guys remember him from the last stream, the stream that we did this week, we ended up finding this guy. He was extremely wide, and he's a big level 4, and I decided to put him in here just because he's so unique. He doesn't have very much height, but he's like as wide as he can be. So I decided to put him in my main lodge because I thought he was kind of cool. Got a diamond black bear, got some diamond moose, diamond mule deers. You guys can tell which animals I've grinded the most, can't you? Some more dimes. Got an albino muley, which is actually a really nice mule deer. That one is actually one of my biggest of my rares that I have out of any lodge. That one also was a gold rare. Again, sadly, still no super rare, but we've gotten close. And here we got 3 rare whitetails again. Some more diamond muleys. Some diamond moose, diamond muleys, piebald female, and a big diamond mule deer here. And guys, I'm sorry I had to rush through it, but that is my Trophy Lodge tour. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, I'll show you guys the European one next week. If you guys remind me, I'll show you my Red Deer and my Fallow Lodge as well next week if you guys want me to. But either way, guys, my wife is calling me. That is going to be the end of our stream. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next week. My schedule will come out Sunday. I love you all. Peace out, everybody.